Oh, crap. The time is 11 a.m. in sunny California, and... Nope, wrong button. And hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. I want to say that I was ready to stream, and then my Apple Pencil decided to just not work today. Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing today? Sorry for the TED Talk jump scare. I am currently, I don't know if you can hear this. You can't hear that. I'm trying to get my Apple Pencil to wake up. It doesn't want to wake up. So, oh, hi, Saturn. Hello, Chips. Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing today? How was your weekend? I'm trying to stall because I would hate to have to unplug my iPad to be able to plug my Apple Pencil back in. It looks like it's the only thing. Apple Pencil, wake up. I don't like this. How is everybody doing today? Hi, Alex. I see you're working on your Dungeons & Dragons review. Awesome. Don't mind me coughing off stream. Okay, you know what? Of course it was gonna have to be this way. So immediately we're starting today's stream. Today's first stream of the week, this Monday stream. Oh my god, Kitty, what are you doing lifting all those books? Yo, Chips was playing Munhunt. Let's go. Yo, I'm excited to talk about Munhunt today. But I think that I literally have to unplug. Wait, nope. Please work. I implore you. Kitty, you work at the Pokemon Center full of young kids. Just tell them to lift the boxes for you. Come on, ask for help. Yo, and Saturn is doing some writing for Nano. Hell yeah. Oh, hi, Marty. I know I already said hi, but hey, it's nice to see you again. Again, you know, life gets in the way, and that's totally, you know, life working as expected, let's be entirely honest. They're all busy. I can't imagine they're all busy. Go find a pair of kids who can lift something. Yeah. Let the youngins develop back pain. Please, just work. Okay, everybody, hold on to your buttholes, okay? I literally have to, there's no other way. I'm gonna turn off the iPad for a second. Because I'm gonna have to unplug the iPad, unfortunately. Alright. I'm gonna plug my Apple Pencil into the iPad. So it remembers that it has a friend called the Apple Pencil. Look, yes, you have an Apple Pencil. Do you realize that, you little silly iPad? You have a friend, and your friend is an Apple Pencil. Please let me in. I implore you, please. Oh, hi, Das. Hello, how are you doing today?
Welcome.
Today's stream is beginning on the right foot, by the way. Yo, Chips is doing a little bit of art. Let's go. Hell yeah. I'm here for that. Okay, so I'm not showing you yet the screen because I am still struggling to literally make the Apple Pencil wake up. You know what? Here's a little bit of Apple Pencil ASMR, okay? Alright. Why aren't you waking up? Apple Pencil, wake up. I don't like this. You know, we have a lot of work we need to do today, Apple Pencil. I would really appreciate if you could, like, pull your own weight around here. Am I going... Okay, now, Ronnie, who's so good, by the way. I love Ronnie. Ronnie asks, Max, is it charged? I charged it in advance. I charged it to 100% to this stream, before this stream. I charged everything this morning, expecting technical difficulties. And yet, here we are. Am I going to have to restart this freaking iPad? Because you know, there is like a series of steps you have to take, right? You know what? That's it. I've had it. I'm restarting the iPad. Hi, Danielle. Hello. Hello.
Greetings.
You may be thinking, Max, why are we looking at a blank screen? You're looking at a blank screen because my iPad is not recognizing my Apple Pencil today. And without those two, we really can't have an art stream. So I'm restarting my iPad right now. This is literally the last step we could possibly have. I'm holding the power button. See, so one of the quotes that I keep coming back to whenever things like these happen, I am reminded of the quote, "Do not expect things to be easy. assume it will be difficult. And that helps. It helps to just be like, I shouldn't assume that things will be easy. I should assume that, I should expect things to be difficult. Because technology likes to just, fail. Don't tell me that they just get an update, Danielle. That scares me. Don't say that. Don't say that, because I'm terrified of having to do, like, tech support live on stream, though I guess I'm already doing that. So, while I'm stalling, how's everybody's weekends? I know we were already talking about this, but several of you did not tell me what your weekend was like, so I would like to hear about your weekends while I get this sorted. As for me, while you're typing your answers for sure, definitely typing your answers, I have to say I had a pretty eventful weekend, which, oh my god, you're awake, let's go. So my weekend was pretty eventful. We had the Friends stream happening on Saturday. We did a Monster Hunter stream on Saturday, so we actually had 6 streams last week. And on Sunday we were gonna take it nice and chill, but I wanted to do some brainstorming for the book that I'm working on. So Kitty and I decided to go on a little extra bonus date and do some brainstorming at a local coffee shop. So we did that. We did some shopping as well. And look, we're back. Everything works again. Hello. Oh my god, yeah. Poor Ronnie. I know. You had everything ready on the Friday stream and things didn't work. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Although I did watch the VOD though. It was really fun though. And Danielle says, sorry, it is a thing. Mine usually does better after a restart. Yeah, with updates. Yeah, I know. Mine is doing better now, thankfully. Oh, hi, Muffins. Hello.
Welcome.
How you doing today, Muffins? Extra bonus date sounds so cute, OMG. Yes. We like to have a little date on Fridays. And I was like, you know what? Let's go get some coffee and maybe walk around the mall or something. So yes, just the bounce. On Saturday, we did an extra Monhunt stream, if you want to watch the VOD for that. It's a bit of a scuffed stream, but that's life. Get out of here, mouse pointer. Yeah, Kitty? Come on. Delegate tasks, okay? Delegate tasks, Kitty. So yeah, we did that. And honestly, like, after we came back from our date, we literally just took a nap, by the way. We just took a nap, and I took care of a few chores and stuff around the house, and got ready for today's stream. And I spent most of today just like, because today is the first official day of April for people who work Monday through Friday. So I was tallying up my stats for March, and I was figuring out my plans for April. There's a lot of stuff happening. So I'm excited of all the things we're gonna get done this month, but I'm also slightly worried because I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. So it's time to play a little game called prioritization. You gotta prioritize the things you really want to make happen. Now, forget about the technical difficulties. Welcome to my stream. In case you don't know me, the name is Maxi, my pronouns are they, them, and this is my art/creative/productivity stream. Today, I am going to be doing doodles of my new characters for my latest novel. A mimic, yes. The main character of this upcoming light novel, currently under the working name Minimum Wage Mimic, is about a character who happens to be the mimic of a dungeon. We'll be talking more about those characters in a minute. Also, hi, Mr. Meme.
Welcome.
How you doing today? Yeah, and yeah, Kitty had a bit of a bad weekend, I'm not gonna lie, but at least we did get to play with friendos, and that was really nice. Hi, Manel.
Welcome.
Hello. Oh, you love them? Yes. This is like, please ignore the unfinished goblin doodle, but like, sometimes you just doodle a character and you're like, this is it right there. Oh, hi, Prism. Hello.
Welcome.
Yeah, this is literally like, once I envision them looking this way, I'm like, this is it, by the way. This is what they look like as a mimic. So let me just immediately go over here. And I want to just immediately just kind of jump in and start talking, right? So, here's the dealio. Am I planning on literally doing like the NaNoWriMo, Camp NaNoWriMo, like 50,000 words, whatever, in this month? Probably not. The name of the character, I'll tell you their name in just a second. As for what my plans are for this month, I want to just... what would be a good, like, frame for this? My plans are to start working on this book. The unfortunate reality is that as much as I would love to be done with Iron Valley for a couple months, there is quite a lot of work on the cutting room floor. So literally, let me just bring up my actual plans for this month, okay? I'm literally gonna open them right now, not live on stream because I don't want to show you all of my personal stuffs. But let me actually really quickly just look at my big goals for this month, okay? So, Mimic, the book Mimic is definitely, you know, big priority. This week we're going to be doing a lot of work on Mimic, actually. We're going to be drawing tomorrow, and then on Wednesday, we're going to be doing brainstorming. I'm going to be brainstorming the book and setting up the goals with you guys. And on Friday, we might be doing some more character work. I want to really find the main character's voice before I start writing, so we'll be doing a little bit of that. And also, there's a big Iron Valley update. And I don't mean like not like a big, like, you know, 1.2, but I'm planning for a 1.12, fixing a couple of errors in there and a better flow in the book. And also, I want to release it on DriveThruRPG, and I'm gonna set up a web page for it on my website because it really needs it. So I'm basically doing a lot of maintenance things, a lot of things that I should have really done, you know, literally like months ago, but that's okay. You know what? We make do with what we have. You're not a perfect square. You're not a perfect square. What are you doing here? Can you please be just a rectangle, please? Thank you. What's your problem? What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, this makes me think of Stickbug, by the way. This is just me stickbugging, by the way. This is all I'm thinking, by the way. Brain empty, only stickbug. Oh my god, I love Kitty just being like Rajam. So, big month ahead of us. Big month ahead of us. As always. So I do want to clarify a couple of things, especially for my schedule. Thoughts be like getting stickbug so soon. I know. So, I do want to make a couple of things very clear coming up, and that is, man, this doesn't look... Am I just gonna make it white? God. I'm just gonna make you white just to make things easier. That means that you have to be like very light. This is kind of okay. Sorry to be blinding everybody on stream, by the way. Yeah, it's a very nice fridge, isn't it? I'm setting up like a nice little like character portrait because I'm gonna be drawing character portraits in a second. You know, I'm thinking that I'm gonna do really simple doodles of the characters, and then we're gonna keep moving on and then do more and more complex doodles of them. I want to do at least the chibi for the main character today. But here's a little bit of a personal character designer advice, okay? Don't just jump into sorry, Daz. Don't just jump into like, you know what, let me actually darken it a little bit. It is quite light actually. So don't just jump immediately into like doing, at least for me. It is the Polaroid for my, it's like, oh my god. Like for me at least, I don't like to immediately just start like drawing the character. I like to just start with the equivalent of a really simple P-crew, and then start going more and more complex, just to get the idea for the shapes that a character has, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might literally just use this as the base, I'm not even gonna lie. This might literally be the base for the doodles, as we begin. And let me just arrange a couple more of these, because actually this book has quite a few characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this good enough? Yeah, let's go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, and I see that Chips agrees with me, and that makes me feel good. Chip says that they also like to begin with simple chibis. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. This should be fine. I mean, it actually looks a little bit too close now that I think about it, but it's fine. Alright, where was I? Okay, so let me turn off these guides because we don't need them anymore. So my plan for today, I want to be doing some character doodling while I tell you about the characters from this book. and catching up, honestly. You know, I had a relatively really busy weekend, but that's okay, you know? Let me just stretch for a second. So, I was getting ready for the stream, and I may or may not have pulled something on my neck literally as I was preparing the stream. So in perfect Max fashion, I'm already in pain. But let me just, you know what? I'm gonna do the right thing, okay? This is character growth right now, okay? I am very much, my neck is giving me a little tinge of pain. I want to immediately take pain meds right now so that I'm not in misery the entire stream. Thankfully, I have a really good drawing setup. So like, my back is actually pretty nice and comfortable and straight. About the only straight thing about me, let's be entirely honest. So, I miss that, but it's fine. I keep forgetting that I have a rim shot now. This is a lesson that I learned from my wife, you know, don't be in pain for no reason. Yeah, and the other thing that I want to do this week, excuse me. I want to do a writing exercise in the main character's voice because I really feel when you have a narrator who's the main character, I really want to get a feeling for how they talk, for who they are as a person, that kind of stuff. Now, I guess for Memphis, by the way, Memphis is the name of the main character. I will also draw them as a mimic, because fun fact, the main character, although they are a mimic at a dungeon, they're actually not a mimic per se. They're a person who takes the role of a mimic at the local dungeon. So the working title for the book is Minimum Wage Mimic, and the way that I envision... Let me actually start the timer, by the way. So the way that I envision this world is that this is a world... Again, so this is going to be a cozy, fun, lighthearted, funny fantasy novel set in a kind of like almost modern day setting, where, you know, adventurers and heroes literally go into dungeons to practice being heroes before they go and fight the forces of evil, right? Now, these dungeons have to be run by someone, by some sort of like government or company kind of sort, right? And our protagonist, Memphis, happen to have fallen ass backwards into the position of the dungeon's mimic, which is apparently a really prestigious position because, you know, it requires very specific magical abilities to be able to do that. And Memphis, kind of, let's just say that they kind of, you know, they were at the right place at the right time and are now the dungeon's mimic. And, you know, the feel for the book is not traditional fantasy. It's actually more like modern day. You know, we have microwaves, we have cars, we have, you know, our characters take the subway every day they go to work. Probably lower this a little bit. And the way that I envision this show, this urban fantasy makes sense, actually. Thank you, Manel. I'm picturing it kind of like a sitcom, actually. When we get to brainstorming, I'll be more clear about that. But I definitely feel like I'm almost envisioning like a 12-episode TV show, maybe a 12-episode anime. Welcome back, Kitty. And you know, every chapter of the book is gonna be like an episode of the show, and it's gonna be like shenanigans and that kind of stuff going on. You know, recurring character plots. And there's a well-sized cast of characters that Kitty and I were brainstorming yesterday. Memphis is, of course, only one of them. Now, why is the main character named Memphis? Their full name is actually Mephistopheles, but they just go by Memphis. Not a big fan of long names. I envision, we were talking about the tone for Memphis, right? Because Memphis is not the straight person in this sitcom, right? Everyone in this sitcom is definitely weird and strange, and I really like that. And I picture Memphis as someone who is dealing with an awful lot of imposter syndrome, which is funny because they're a mimic. Get it? You know, they've been working at this dungeon for let's say like, you know, maybe a couple of years actually. Yeah, no one's straight in this book. What are you talking about? And, you know, because the position of being a mimic is quite prestigious, their name, it is similar, but, you know, just a little bit different. That's like the way that I like to do names to make them really pop. Mephistopheles. Memphis Tough Bellies. As you can imagine, they hate to go by this long name. They just go by Memphis. No intended relation other than, you know, the monster people may or may not have, you know, more of these kind of occult names. So in this world, humans and monsters all live in unity. There's a bunch of lore about how they ended up this way, but long story short, the humans and the monsters kind of actually live in peace. Am I gonna color these? Let me just do like a really, really simple coloring. Oh my god, I love how silly it looks. I love how silly they look. So, what is it like being the mimic of a dungeon, right? So, I want you to picture the dungeons in this world are kind of like Disneyland attractions, you know? Like, you know, like the heroes go in and, you know, their job is to, you know, survive whatever is happening here and work together as a team and use their magical skills to overcome trials and tribulations, right? So there's like, you know, there's actor monsters who they actually like fight, you know? There's different kinds of monsters monsters that they have to like battle in there. And the goal of this is to train heroes so that they're ready to go out into the actual real world where they have to fight the actual forces of evil. And one of the things that you can expect to find in a dungeon are mimics, traps, set to literally take the lives of heroes. So they take these things very, very seriously. That is the reason why Memphis's job is Memphis. Everybody looks up to Memphis, in part because in order to be a mimic, you have to be able to transform what you look like. And people really look up to Memphis, but Memphis does not actually think very highly of themselves. Which I feel like it's part of Memphis's character conflict, internal character conflict. That is a little bit too light, I'm afraid. How about just... Again, yesterday we were talking, Kirin and I were talking a little bit about what Memphis personality might be like. Because I don't want them to be the every person. I don't want them to be like the straight man in the comedy of this book. There you go. Oh hi Sufifi.
Welcome.
Or should I say Sufufu? I forget where we're at now, by the way. The purple tongue is in part because I just like that color aesthetic, but also because I want the fantastical species in this book to pop. So Kitty and I were talking about it. Can I just make you a little bit like... What about just making you like purple? Oh, I like that. Okay. So. So Memphis. Now, although Memphis in the dungeon takes the form of a mimic, and they're able to transform their body into... I know, it's funny. So Sofifi last stream on Friday, they talked about changing their name, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that whole part of the stream is a complete blur. Just like my original stream where I finished Iron Valley and released it, the last 2 hours of each of those streams is just a complete blur. I remember absolutely none of it. So in the background, I was like, oh yeah, Sofifi changed their name for some reason. And I'm like, you know what? You go off, Sofifi, honestly. So, what does it take to become a mimic? I think that in this setting, you actually have to go to like college, you know, to like actually learn the magical skills to be able to do this kind of thing, right? And I envisioned that Memphis, looking for a part-time job, ended up working at this dungeon, and through a series of events that should be completely familiar to anyone who's actually worked at a business, you kind of just end up getting a job without realizing it, right? So, you know, I envisioned that over the last couple of years, Memphis, you know, maybe they covered once for whoever the mimic was, and then that person left the dungeon. So now Memphis has been effectively the mimic. Using whatever limited transformation skills they have managed to do a good job as the dungeon's mimic. Now, I don't know. So, Memphis, by the way. Ooh, I actually like how much thicker this is, actually. Memphis. By the way, they are they, them, by the way. They are they, them. And they are, in fact, a goblin. Now, goblins in this setting Goblins have purplish blue skin, and they're all about the same height as humans. They're not actually that short. So I'm envisioning them with BRB printer woes. Oh no, I hate that, Kitty. Yeah, so Gobos in this setting. Yeah. Manel gets it, yeah. Oh my god, I love that, Sofifi. That's so funny. Now, I had like an earlier doodle here, because I was picturing that maybe at the dungeon, like, they have hair, by the way. I just didn't get to drawing the hair when I was doing this doodle, like, a month ago. And I like the idea of them wearing, like, a little, like, combat harness. But a part of me, I don't know if I like that. Because now I've really leaned into, like, a slightly corporate kind of, like, aesthetic. So I don't know if they're wearing, like I don't know if they're wearing, like a suit and tie. Or, like, you know, like, a button-up and, like, a blazer. You know, like what's the standard wear when you work at a dungeon, right? And of course, like, you know, like, what I want you to imagine, right? Imagine, like, you know, like a classic fantastical dungeon, by the way. You know, like, you know, it's like underground, and it's got, like, you know, like stone walls and, like, sconces and torches, right? And imagine that, like, you know, you're in this, like, rectangular room, right? And, like, if you press the right rock in the wall, it opens up, and it's just an office building back there. Imagine that it's just an office building back there, you know, like it's just literally, you press the right rock and it opens into the lunchroom, right? And it's, like, fluorescent lighting, white walls, white floor, plastic table in the middle of the room, with plastic chairs, and then there's, like a counter with, like, a coffee maker, and, like, you know, like, cabinets full of, like, I don't know, like to-go packs of, like, chips and, like, granola bars and stuff like that, you know? And like sitting at the table is, like, a skeleton with a huge blade who's having their lunch, you know, and like a group of, like, giant rats just, like, you know, just enjoying their break. You shouldn't have said that now. I won't be able to see anything but your characters in the office US setting. I mean, honestly, like it's kind of part of the vibe, honestly. It's kind of the vibe, honestly. Now, I will say that I don't really know the office, so I don't even know who Jim is, but honestly, I'm here for it. And, like, again, a lot of the comedy in this book that I'm envisioning is that everyone at the office at the dungeon is just completely, like, ridiculous. Everyone is just a character of their own, and there's gonna be a lot of hilarity. And Memphis themselves, like, the internal struggle for Memphis is that they're dealing with a lot of imposter syndrome, and they're dealing with not being sure if they actually like where they're at life-wise. You know what I'm saying? They're like, you know, well, I'm at this job, but do I like it? Do I actually like, you know, be doing what I do, right? And the story's gonna be about them finding. I mean, you're not even wrong, Manel, but a lot of Memphis' story, I feel, is gonna be about them finding their place in this world. What kind of dungeon are we talking about here? Hi, Irina.
Welcome.
It's a fantasy dungeon where heroes go in to train to fight the forces of evil before actually going out and actually doing that in the real world. So think of it as a training facility, like almost like a college training facility, honestly. This is really like a vocation school, honestly, if you think about it. And by the way, yeah, Memphis' pronouns are they, them, by the way. And you were discussing harness styles. Okay, Irina. No, it's a fantasy dungeon. It's a fantasy dungeon. And again, I'm not sure about the shape of the eyes or anything. I'm not sure about the shape of the eyes. This is literally my first time doodling Memphis, so this is literally my first time right now. I'm not sure about Memphis' appearance. We're gonna be fidgeting with that later, but that's okay. This is kind of like life when creating characters. At least for me, you know, I'm like, I think I know what this character looks like, and then, you know, they change it slightly over time. Let me just do a little bit of this and a little bit of this. I don't know if I like it. The face looks a little bit too round for me, but that's okay. And again, rough sketches here. Just rough sketches. We're just trying to get an idea for what these characters look like, you know? Aw, thank you, Danielle. You know, I'm starting the work on this, you know, very, very soon. That's why I'm doing these kind of streams. And if anything, like a stream like this really, really helps me just start nailing down ideas. Yesterday, Kitty and I, mostly because, okay, so the reason why I hadn't been working a lot on this story was because of Iron Valley. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I actually really, really enjoy working on Iron Valley, and that's why I'm still working on it. I'm planning to do a bug fix update. Not this week, maybe next week. I'm even sending the text of the book to Kitty so she can actually give me like feedback on the writing. We can make it flow a little bit better. Apologies to anyone who I apologize to anyone who has printed the book physically. There is one move that has an error in it. I promise we will fix it, but it's fine. Oh my god, Manel. Oh my god, Manel. That's funny. Now, I do picture them. I definitely picture them with a little, like, tooth sticking out. Maybe the eyes just need to get worked, honestly. Let me just... A little bit less high. A little bit less high. Actually, you know what? I do realize... Yeah, definitely no blazer. Just a button up and a tie. What? A tie clip? Oh my god. That is kind of a vibe, actually. Okay, and now. Looking at Gabby and noticing a pattern in your goblin characters. Okay, now there's a couple goblin characters in this book, by the way. Oh my god, Manel. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Manel says my friend saw my dog's collar that I had in my car because my mom takes my dog for rides and I couldn't hear the rest of it for the entire day. Wow. Oh no. Now as for the hair, oh my god. That's is asking the tough questions that I don't want to answer. Because I have not thought at all about hair. I have not thought about hair at all. I do like the little like circle eyebrows, make them look really, really soft. So let me just start testing out some hairstyles, okay? I love the little tooth. It also just tells you that someone's a goblin, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know why I'm picturing almost like... I kind of feel like Memphis has longer hair that they keep like up, you know what I'm saying? Slapping their bald head. Stop slapping Memphis's bald head, I swear to god, Chips. Yo, Chips, are you still playing Gunlands? Chips, you're talking on the Discord that you're playing Gunlands. Do you know the sexy quick reload move, by the way? Do you know about the really, really sexy quick reload you can do, by the way? Now, Manel, I believe that is, huh. God, sorry, the under and over, oh, you know it? Oh, let's go. the sexy, it's such a good freaking move, by the way. Welcome back, Dale. God, I love that move. That move is so good. So clearly, we have to have, the little, like, I don't know what you call these. I don't know what you call these anime things. I don't know what you call these anime things. But Memphis has them, okay? Now you're thinking, Max, does Memphis go by Mem? No. No. They don't like long names, but they also don't like very short names. Side bangs? There might be side bangs, right? Back to drawing? Oh yeah, back to drawing. I fixed things and we're back to drawing. I'm drawing characters from my next work in progress. I feel like the hair should be even shorter, but it's fine. We're just making things happen. And I'm like, what does Memphis's hair even look like? Because I know that I do this a lot. Where I do this a lot. I do this a lot. I know. And again, this is not like, ooh, Max. All of Max's characters look like Max, right? Because this is the way that I do my hair, right? This is the way that I do my hair. And I know that Thel's hair is actually like this, okay? And I know that Hoshi's hair is like this, okay? But listen, it's not on purpose, okay? Have I thought of a new name for this project? The current working progress name is Minimum Wage Mimic. Minimum Wage Mimic. Oh, the Himibangs. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh my god. Noting I also always part the hair on the side without realizing. Oh my god. I know. Because, okay, now, let's talk about like character energy, you know what I'm saying? Because I think not gonna lie, sounds like something I would see in Webtoon. Oh my god. Hell yeah. You know, like I want to write just that, like a nice little fun super anime light novel kind of thing. You know? And I'm like, I can do it because I am all powerful. So let's do that. And I'm like, I literally don't know how to draw, because I'm like, you know, what does hair say about a character, right? You know, how does Memphis do their hair? You know what I'm saying? And like, I love the little. Could someone please tell me what is this thing called in Japanese culture, please? Could someone please tell me what this means, by the way? Because this has a name, by the way. It has a name. I don't want to say the other word that sounds like that word because it's a bad word. So if someone could tell me what this word means. Thank you. It's the ahoge. Thank you, Chips. As you can imagine, I didn't want to say the other word. Thank you. Yeah, I love the ahoge. Ahoge makes a character feel kind of youthful. Makes a character look kind of youthful. Let me actually, you know what? I am not feeling this hairstyle. I'm not feeling this hairstyle. Did I really not draw hair for Memphis? I really didn't draw hair for them, huh? I just have references here, though. Yeah, I just have references here. Okay, never mind. Am I gonna open a tab? You know what? Let's use references. Because remember, you don't have to make everything from scratch, okay? So, literally, queer hairstyles, business. It's not youthful to catch radio waves. Okay, listen. Okay, what's a good like haircut if you work at an office and you're gay? I mean, yeah, I guess I could do like, you know, what's the name? Yeah, Kristen Stewart. Yeah, the Kristen Stewart is actually pretty good. Okay, let me try doodling the Kristen Stewart. You know what I'm talking about here. Yeah, a little messy. Hair says a lot in my opinion. Yeah, for sure. That's why I literally left this part of Memphis literally to the last minute. I'm literally doing it live on stream right now because I don't have a plan for what Memphis's hair looks like. I'm like I wonder if like unkept hair makes you like realize that like Memphis is kind of like, you know, struggling a little bit with work. Now this looks like ass, by the way. Oh, welcome back, Kitty. Let me just do another take of that, okay? Yeah, because the Kristen Stewart hair is just literally like this kind of motion. You know what I'm saying? And then we have like the little split right here. And oh no, it's once again the same split that I have for all my characters. Oh no. Yeah, I love messy hair on characters, I'm not gonna lie. No, definitely it all has to be like... I'm not sure, it looks a little bit too boyish, by the way. Yeah, Loki looks stressed, yeah, for sure. They should look a little stressed, actually. Maybe a little bit more stressed than I've drawn them. I am also infamous for drawing characters who will always look sad. And I'm not saying that I want to change that, but I definitely noticed, you know. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, I know. I know what haircut I want for Memphis. Okay, yeah. I see it now. It's basically very it's short short gay hair. Oh my god, yes. Memphis, did you cut your own freaking bangs? Be honest, Memphis. Memphis, did you cut your own freaking bangs? Come on. Oh my god. I don't know about that. I kind of like the idea of just Memphis having like really messy like bangs, honestly. We talk about Memphis personality for a bit and what they do. You already said a few things. Well, let me actually literally look at my notes, by the way. So, let me finish this for a second. Let me actually go grab. Cutting own hair sounds like a thing a goblin would do. Oh, yeah. Let me find my notes. Kitty and I wrote yesterday. Memphis does not see themselves as good or hard worker or special, even if they have a special job where people look up to them and seek them for their help. Memphis might be a little bit jaded. They don't see being a mimic is a big deal, but they and I circled this. I am not special, Memphis says. And we're thinking like halfway through the book, you know, they start learning to open up a little bit, and we definitely need an episode where their parents come in. And Memphis is like, oh crap, I cannot allow my parents to visit me. For example, they work in an office who probably want to have something nicely kept hair. Maybe. I mean, like, again, you know, well, you also have to meet the rest of the staff. Let's just be entirely honest that, you know, things are a little bit chaotic at this place of office. Oh, I do kind of. They look so gay. They're so. Memphis, you're gay. I know the timer went off. Let me just color them real quick, okay? Let me just color them, because I love them. Memphis, you're gay. Oh, I haven't told you guys. Oh, you guys don't even know what the main plot of this freaking book is. The main plot of this book is that Memphis develops a crush on a hero who is actually currently attending the dungeon to learn to be better. And Memphis and that hero develop a little bit of a close relationship. So of course we also have today we need to draw what Memphis's crush looks like. For sure. I have ideas for Memphis's crush. And oh, by the way, and I want to make this very clear. You're gonna see a lot of temporary names today. Please keep in mind that none of these names are final, except for Memphis feels pretty on the money. I feel like Memphis is pretty much done. Memphis doesn't even get to come out of the club. Oh no. Listen, Memphis's best friend is trans, okay? Everybody here's gay. Everyone here's gay. What the hell is Memphis's hair color? I've never even thought about that. I haven't even thought about Memphis's hair color. What the hell's your hair color, Memphis? Memphis, what's your hair color? Well, your tie's definitely like a red tie. That's just cute, okay? Listen. Light green hair? No, unfortunately, Memphis's crush has green hair, so we can't have them both with green hair. I would love the green hair, trust me. Okay, so Vivi asks, is Memphis a goblin or a mimic that poses as a goblin? So Memphis is a goblin. So I want to make this very clear, okay? So let me actually first get up, take a sip, stretch. So yellowish blue hair. It probably has to be like a cool hue. I'm not gonna lie. Warm brown is interesting. Let me just start. Do this. Do that. Do this. Do this. And we're making big money already. Let's go. So, in this setting, dungeons are a place where heroes can go to train to actually go and fight the forces of evil, right? And again, there's a bunch of lore. I'm not touching on it right now, But long story short, humans and monsters living in unity because they're actually fighting the real forces of evil together. Memphis works at a dungeon, and Memphis's job is to actually be the dungeon's mimic. They take the form of a mimic, and they attempt to trick adventurers into biting off more than they can chew, because the actual forces of evil will set up real traps with real things at risk. And Memphis, having practiced the ability to transform themselves into any object, ended up landing ass backwards into the position of the dungeon's mimic. I think brown with some red highlights would look beautiful, like an autumn leaf. Ooh, interesting. Again, these are all just preliminary designs, by the way. Let me get up and actually stretch, especially considering that I have a little tug on the back of my neck. Ugh. Okay. By the way, if you are listening, if you are enjoying this enormous, this wonderful stream, get up and stretch as well, or drink some water, you know? Don't let me be the only one. There's the puff. Okay. Don't mind me. Don't mind me hitting the microphone with my sweater. Okay, now Apple Pencil, have you fallen asleep since I put you down? You did not! Let's go! Pog. So first and foremost, I gotta combine you. Cut you off, because I actually want you to stay. You know what? Screw it. Just be in there, it's fine. Delete these, I don't care. Merge you, and now you're this perfectly lovely purplish color, which I very, very much appreciate. I am gonna cut you off, because I'm actually gonna rewrite the name in this sketchy font. And the reason why I really, really like this, by the way, a sketchy brush just makes you take things a lot less seriously. Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles, or just Memphis. God, they look so cute. I gotta write more of their tragic backstory. Ooh, what color is their eyes? Oh my god, I haven't even thought about that. Let's just to maintain this color palette consistent. Let's just go with a nice red. It would make sense considering how their crush is gonna have minty green hair. Having a little bit of contrasting colors seems fitting here. Now, I'm thinking a darker color. Let's try dark blue for a second. Dark blue kind of works. Gives the impression of black without it actually being black, by the way. Alright, is the timer going off, by the way? Ooh, if Memphis... Okay, I like this, Manel. Manel asks, I have a question just out of pure curiosity. If Memphis was to be an adventurer themselves, what class would they be? Ooh, that's interesting. See, because my issue here is that, you know, being an adventurer is a real job that exists in the setting, right? And I feel like Memphis didn't go to college. Memphis probably went to community college, took a few courses in, like, magic, right? Mostly because they were trying to get a good job, and, you know, got this job as like a temp kind of thing, and one thing led to another, and they were able to actually, you know, stay in this job. This is way too saturated. That's kind of cute. Let's duplicate you and try some more. Now, as for their actual, if they were to be an adventurer, which I strongly believe they would not want to be an adventurer, but if they had to be one, considering how much of the time they spent helping other people, they wouldn't be DPS. They would probably be like healer or tank. I envision them as healer or tank. Ooh, now a teal? I don't know about the reddish. I don't know about the brown either. I feel like it has to be like a color similar to that of their skin. Oh, yeah, no, I appreciate asking the question. It's fun. And again, you're helping me brainstorm the character, which I really, really appreciate. Let's do alpha locking on you, so we can do just a tiny little bit of shading just to get a feeling for what the hair would look like. Just a tiny little bit of shading, just to get a feeling for what it would look like, okay? Just a little bit of shading. Now, let's fidget with the colors for a second. Green would be cute, but unfortunately, someone already has green hair color, unfortunately. Also, I feel like I can do, like, this green hair color for the friend, actually. No, it's gonna have to be, like, this, like, bluish for sure, I think. At least for now. Again, I'm not super happy with this design. I'm not. But maybe once I draw the chibi, I can bring out more of how gay they are. Which, again, it isn't like... I gotta make them look a little bit more gay than this, okay? Listen. Now, other people that work at Memphis's job... Since I already drew a goblin, might as well just draw the other goblin. So, let me just gather all these colors. And now let's just draw. Let me actually move the guide as well. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. Oh, hi, Doppy. Hello.
Welcome.
How you doing today? Oh, no worries. Thank you, Doppy. It means that Memphis is probably very altruistic, right? I mean, tanks in games are putting their lives on the front line, and healers are literally healing others. I think Memphis would never, ever describe themselves as altruistic, but I feel like a part of them definitely is. I have the faint feeling that, like, because, you know, Kirin and I, we were brainstorming, like, possible scenarios that would happen in the book, and quite a few of them were, Memphis deciding that they were gonna help someone, because not helping them would cause more problems for everybody. And yes, I'm being a little bit lazy, that's why I'm literally using a guide, because life is too short to draw everything from scratch. This is Sketchmaker, okay. Now, Memphis's best friend, who also happens to be the roommate, is... Oh, she doesn't have a name. Crap, I haven't come up with a name for her. Oh, hi, Cryptid, hello.
Welcome.
How you doing today? Aw, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you, Cryptid. We had a little bit of a rocky start, but things are looking good. How have you been? It's been a little while. They're roommates. Oh my god, you don't even know, Manel. You don't even know. So, again, this name couldn't be any more freaking, like, temporary, because, like, I'm not even sure what her name is gonna be. But so far, right now, Babylonia, or just Babby, who's she, her, by the way. She, her, and also, by the way, trans as hell. Let's freaking go. Babby is Memphis's, literally, like, childhood friend. They both went to college together. They've known each other since high school. They're roommates. They're staying in the city together. And Babby has the biggest, the stupidest crush on Memphis, and Memphis has no idea. Memphis doesn't realize that they're Memphis doesn't realize that they're roommates. You know what I'm saying? Like, Memphis doesn't realize it. Memphis is incredibly dumb. You know? And, like, I envision Bobby does things like she brings lunch for Memphis every day. And Memphis is like, oh, wow, Bobby's just so, like, nice and thoughtful, you know, of, like, everyone. And then everyone in the lunchroom is like, Memphis, you're so dumb. And then Memphis is like, what are you talking about? This is not special, okay? What Bobby does is just being nice to everybody. Now, I immediately know Bobby has big floofy hair, by the way. I know she has big floofy hair. But I call her Babsy by accident. I know it's coming. Oh, no. Babby is incredibly sweet. She's also, by the way, the operations lead for the dungeon. She's literally the one with the headset telling everybody when to go and where. It's like, you know, like, for instance, she's also a goblin, by the way. Yeah. Bobby's also a goblin. And Bobby is literally, the one with the headset being like, hey, you have a group of adventurers going into your room in 5. Make sure that you're ready. Or like telling the rest of the monsters being like, okay, like literally the rats. It's like, okay, freaking, like, Ratricia, Ratigan, Ratford, Joey the Rat. I'll show you the rats later. But it's like okay, rats, you're going in 3, 2, 1, and then the heroes walk into the room, and the yeah, she's literally the navigator from Persona. You're so right, Cryptid. Holy crap. Oh my god, Cryptid, you're so correct. I didn't realize that until now. She's literally the navigator. She's got the headset. She's telling everybody what to do. She's incredibly sweet and caring. She has a huge crush on Memphis, and Memphis is incredibly dumb and doesn't realize it. Is everybody at the offense goblins? No! No, there is a bunch of... Literally, these are the only 2 goblins in the entire office. These are the only 2 goblins in the entire office. I will be drawing... trust me, there... How many people... Okay, so Kitty and I, we came up with a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 8 main characters. 8 main characters who are part of the sitcom group, right? And a couple other like extra characters. And these are the only 2 goblins, by the way. I know she is incredibly sweet. I love Bobby is incredibly sweet, and Memphis has no idea that she has a huge crush on them. Also, by the way, I mentioned it before, Babby's trans, by the way. This hair is not floofy enough, and I'm mad. And I'm mad that it's not floofy enough. The Nyan mouth. She's just so sweet. She's just so sweet. Everybody loves Babby. That's why everybody feels incredibly sad that Memphis has no freaking idea. Her hair does not look anywhere near as floofy as I imagined that in my head, and I'm so mad right now. I really said a woo, huh? Yes, they are the only 2 goblins I know, but they should be together. Oh my god. If anything happens to her, I'll find you and you'll potentially be asked to change the story because I'm not an asshole. This is completely fair, honestly. Listen, I know what I'm doing. Now, I need to find... Let me just... Floof hairstyle. There you go. Let me just look up some actual references for a floof hairstyle. None of these work. Perfect. Okay, so... office outfits. There we go. Can I please get an office outfit for this gay, please? A little bit playful. I would appreciate something playful, please. Nothing super like official. Oh, hello, DB.
Welcome.
How you doing today? I'm drawing characters from my next book. And I want something playful, please. That is too sexy, Jesus. No one's going to the office wearing this. Are you kidding me? No one's going to the office wearing this. Now, I'm not saying Kitty said there should be a boob window, but let me just say that Kitty has expressed her thoughts already. You have to go have dinner. Oh, no worries, Manel. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you'll be back. Hello, sound effect.
Bye.
There we go. Sweater vest. A sweater vest would actually be kind of cute, huh? A bow tie, perhaps. Ooh. Let me just scroll through this list a little bit more. I don't know why I like the idea of like a name tag. What did I express? Just, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? I feel like it should be like a deeper cut. Then yeah, the name tag is just kind of cute. I'm kind of here for it, honestly. Am I gonna have the implication of what on this chibi gubbo? Probably not. I love how messy these freaking doodles are, by the way. I kind of like the... No, that's a little bit too... Let's go with something like this. Now I need to add some more floof. Her hair definitely needs more floof, by the way. And again, these are all just early sketches. This is literally my first time drawing all of these characters. And we have quite a few to go, so I'm not gonna dwell super long on it. You're making me want to draw my pro text now, says Melty. Honestly, like, go. Do it. Do it. And of course, nothing like a little heart motif there. Sticky note sketches are fun. They are fun. It's so true. It's so true. They're just like me, for real, for real. Okay, I'm sorry. Now, to attempt to draw the same skin tone, but for Babby. The one thing I hate having to, like, attempt to redo the same art style. But that's fine, that's fine. I can maybe make it happen.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you, Saturn. I'll be hydrating in a second, I promise. I actually really like being able to do like a really dirty set of doodles like these. They just give me freedom to not worry too much about like making them perfect. All right. Freaking Undertale playing in the background. Oh, I'm really in the zone, by the way. She's very professional. She's very hardworking. Memphis doesn't look gay enough, by the way. Memphis doesn't look gay enough. I have to make Memphis more gay, but I can loop back around and make Memphis more gay. It's fine. Now I'm picturing. Give me like a desaturated version of this color, honestly. Yeah, there you go. Again, I love the idea that they both work at the same office. And Memphis has no freaking clue. Memphis is incredibly... Again, for some, you know, I feel like that's like the duality of a person, you know? Like, Memphis is like, oh yeah, Memphis is very good at their job. They're a very aware person. You know, they know how to read the room. And yet they have no idea that their best friend has a huge crush on them. No idea. Could not be any, like, less aware of it if they tried. Dirty doodling sounds fun. Yeah. Oh, sounds weird. Dirty doodling. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know, Calum. Yeah, like, you would think that imposter syndrome would go away. It doesn't. But, I mean, that just goes to show that we have to try our best to, you know, fight this idea, this sense that we have to, you know, that we're not good enough. We just have to fight it. You know, and it isn't a fight that we just win once and it's over forever, you know? It's a fight that we have to face every single day. And that's okay. Every day we're tested. And that's fine. Alpha lock, please, so I don't have to worry about... Oh, this Chrono Trigger sound in the background is just making me so happy. And now make me like very bright. I'm not super happy about this, but how are you qualified to write about someone with no idea their best friend has a huge crush on them? Okay, Irina. Shut up, Irina. Shut up. Shut up, how dare you be so right today? How dare you? How dare you put me on blast? Me and my wife on blast, how dare you? Alright, let me just really quickly look up a quick reference image. You know what? That's good enough, let's go. Alright, and now, with Babylonia done, it's time for me to literally draw the actual boss of the dungeon. Because wouldn't you believe it, these dungeons, the dungeon that they work at, there's actually a boss who happens to be the boss of everyone who works here. And also, this is the person that you have to defeat if you want to overcome the dungeon as the adventurers. I thought that would be funny. The boss slash manager of everyone at the dungeon also happens to be the actual boss of the dungeon, if you get what I'm saying. So if you want to actually overcome this dungeon, you have to defeat this person in freaking hand-to-hand combat. And let me just really quickly, because this person has definitely a different frame. It's the one and only. A character inspired by many experiences with my good brother. I just love the idea. It is just so fitting to me to have the boss of this. Ooh, because you're way higher than you appear. Let me just. Oh, yep. And now, do we do bow tie? I don't know if we do bow tie for him. Now, do I know his name yet? No, I don't know his name yet. By the way, I don't know his name yet. Oh, of course he has suspenders. Of course he does. So I don't know his name yet. And I'm not sure about it, but let's just say that he's Mr. Battle Axe. Just call him Mr. Battle Axe for now, okay? We can just call him Mr. Battle Axe for now. He definitely has a tie clip for sure. Oh my god, the suspenders are killing me. I love him. Now, there's quite a few, easy traits that you can, figure out on a character like this, of course, Now, these tusks are not big enough. I am very afraid that... There we go. A little bit bigger like this. For sure. Now, this is the part where I actually want to, first and foremost, before I actually draw the eyes, those furious eyes, I want to draw his glasses, because this guy wears glasses. Because the thing is, okay, so the boss of the dungeon, Mr. Battle Axe, is in fact he's a big, powerful looking orc, but he's actually a really chill guy who's never bothered anyone in his life. He's a really chill, like, well-spoken, swell guy. But when it comes time to actually, defeat the heroes of the dungeon, he picks up the axe and just starts kicking ass. Hi, Raquel. Hello.
Welcome.
Hello. Do I actually need to draw the nose to really add to the shape of his head? Because I feel like it's missing a lot here. Because right now his face is just square. What if I actually No, because then I have to fidget with this face. Give me a second. This face does not feel good, by the way. No worries, DB. Thank you for coming today.
Bye.
Give him dot eyes for the dots for the nose. Okay, I can try that. I just feel like I really want to bring home the idea that he's, an orc, but again, it's a really simple doodle. And I realized, I need to fidget with this design right away, because the one thing that Kirin and I we realized yesterday when we were brainstorming for Mr. Battle Axe is that he actually used to be an adventurer. That's the one thing that we realized when we were writing about him. It's like, this guy used to be an adventurer. He actually went and fought the forces of evil. He actually, and I imagine that he fought generations, a couple generations before. Maybe even before the advent of dungeons. So he's like, oh man, you don't realize things used to be so hard. Dots for the nose works well in my opinion. Thank you. Okay, and you know what? The angry eyes don't do him justice. That's a little bit too. No, kind of just literally just. Okay, now let me just fidget with his face a little bit, because I can tell that he needs a little bit of work with his face. Oh no, it's an anime villain. No, he's the good guy. He's actually like the nicest guy at work. You know, like we were envisioning scenes with the characters, right? And oh, definitely more like this for sure. You know, and like the scenes between like Memphis and the boss is just like the boss being like, Memphis, you've done a great job today, Memphis. I gotta say, Memphis, I'm always so proud that you're the mimic for this dungeon. I couldn't imagine anyone else doing this. Your job, Memphis. And then Memphis is like, yeah, I bet you say that to everybody. And the boss like, oh, as a matter of fact, I don't. Yeah. And then it's just like, as a matter of fact, I don't tell this to everyone. You know, like he's earnest, he's kind. Oh, you know what? Actually, there we. He's earnest, he's kind. He's actually like a really swell dude. And it is his large size that adds to a little bit of hilarity. He's a large, powerful, overbearing guy. But he appears to be those things, but he's actually very, very sweet. I like that. Mr. Battle Axe. There you go. Let's go with a little bit of that. Yeah. Mr. Battle Axe. I don't know why I feel like his name is like Battle Axe Smith or something, or like Battle Axe Johnson or something. Like he has like a mixed name, like last name. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of like this character looks big and tough, but they're actually like really nice. It's just one of my favorites, honestly. It's just an evergreen meme, by the way. He's a big teddy bear of a guy, honestly. It's so true. Let me just color him real quick. So the orcs in this setting, and this is actually entirely your guys' fault, because we were talking about the orcs in Aurelius's campaign being blue, and I really, really like that. So let's make him blue. He's not a green skin, he's a blue skin. Give me a little bit of this color. He also looks a little bit like an Oni, I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. Like both Huggable and the bear, it's true. Again, he's big buff, big strong. The actual boss of the dungeon, I must add once again. Like I have this mental image that like a group of adventurers are about to beat the dungeon, and like he gets an alarm from Babi, so like he gets up from his desk, picks up the battle axe like hanging from the wall, and just charges like into battle. You know, and if you can beat him, he's blue and bald. He is definitely bald. I will tell you, he's bald. But you know, you could tell it to his face if you want to have, you know, your face be removed from your body. You know, if anybody wants their face removed from their body, please feel free to point out that this man is bald. I envision him being he's a nice, calm guy, but I swear, if you hurt his friends, he will beat you up. Again, he beats up adventurers for a living. He's bald? Slap his bald head for extra damage. Oh my god, Chips, you're gonna get beat up so bad in this dungeon, I swear to god. Sorry, the suspenders just get me. I'm sorry. No. You know what? Give me like a nice, like, there you go, like a nice earthy tone. Oh, he's a freaking nerd. I love him. And then, oh yeah, that's right, stripes. He's got stripes on his freaking, like, tie. What a nerd. That's Mr. Battle Axe for you. Alright, now next up. I realized that there's 8 characters, but I drew Memphis twice, so we'll have to see. He's bald? He's big, strong man, okay? Now, let me just move my template down. Oh my god, I can't believe it. This has been the most successful art stream I've ever done, by the way. Look, can you believe it? I've drawn 4 things already. Can you believe it? We are 1 hour in and I've drawn 4 things. He does look like a real boss. I mean, like, yeah. Mr. Battle Axe. Alright, so, we're on break, everybody. Get up and stretch, drink some water. I know that I'm going to be doing that in just a second. And please don't mind me just making big stonks in this made-up farming game. Yeah, like, I can't believe I've drawn, like, 4 things. You know, if this was a Pokemon stream, like, I would be ending the stream, like, right now. By the way, tomorrow we're drawing Pokemon from memory, by the way, so expect me to draw, like, 2 Pokemon all day. Memphis needs to look more gay. Memphis doesn't look gay enough, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for, like, this design is not gay enough. Memphis needs to be way more gay. Memphis looks like the protagonist of a shonen anime, and that's not the vibe I'm going for. That is not the vibe. Who's next in the list? Is it the rats? It is the rats! Okay, well, time to draw a bunch of rats. But first, I'm gonna get up and stretch. As you should as well. And Chips is completely correct. Last time we drew a bunch of Pokemon, but only like 2 of them were from the first 151, so, you know, rip. By the way, I need to go do a quick bio break, so please spam emotes in chat until I come back, okay? BRB. Oh yeah. Nothing like a bunch of emotes. Thank you. Who posted the freaking eggplant? It's Alex. Oh my god, Alex. I love Blob Dance though, so cute. Alright. Alright. My pen has fallen asleep again. Wake up, buddy. It's time to fight. Come on, Apple Pen. It's time to get back to drawing. Buddy, come on, don't be like this. Everybody's expecting me to get back to drawing. Okay. Let me just take a quick breath. Steady myself. I'm not gonna have a big scene right now. Oh my god. Apple Pen! Why must you be this way, Apple Pen? You were supposed to be the chosen one. You're supposed to bring balance to the force, not destroy it. There we go. Okay, we're back. All sins are forgiven. Now, let me actually look up to my notebook, because I've actually already drawn what the rats look like. And I don't want to have to do it from scratch. Let me just go see if I can find it. Where is my doodle of the rats? Because, you know, like any dungeon, the dungeon they work at, of course, there is dungeon technicians, whose job it is to, you know, pretend to be monsters, so that the heroes can get a little bit of fighting in, right? And one of the most traditional dungeon monsters, and of course, one which I could not write this book without including, is of course, rats. Giant rats. Oh, this is the incorrect brush, by the way. There is one of the characters is in fact a group of 4 rats that work at the dungeon. And they're always together. They're always complete and absolute chaos. This is actually way too big. Oh my god, how do I freaking draw four rats in the same image? You know what, I'm gonna draw the center rat, who will be the main focus rat. That's really more like a mouse, really, but whatever, it's fine, don't worry about it. Listen. Ask me how many times I've drawn them. Are there giant fluffy tarantulas? You betcha. Oh yeah. You know, we have like spiders, we have like crocodiles in there. One in each corner? Maybe. Although imagine them all just like kind of like... Again, the joke is that all four rats look exactly the same. So, like, they're just all treated as a shared package. This is not a cute drawing. This drawing is not cute enough. I'm starting it over again. Also, the timer needs to get started. So let me just really quickly. Kaboom. All right. So, like, I want to show you the doodle that I did is just so cute. It's just so cute, but you can't see it anymore. But you can't see it because it's on paper. Let me just go like crazy here, okay? Let me just follow my heart here. There you go. That's rad number 1. Rad number 1. Rad number 2. I realized that I am actually doing what Chips told me to do, so you know what? Oh my, they're freaking rats, I swear to God. So, you may be thinking, Max, what kind of character are the rats? The rats are the characters in a sitcom who are complete and utter chaos leveled 999, okay? These guys, I envision them as being the same energy as like Kramer from Seinfeld, or, you know, like the chaotic character from your favorite, like, you know, sitcom. They're just complete and utter, like, ridiculousness at all times. You know what? You're just holding a knife. That's it. You know what? I don't know why this just feels right. So you know what? This rat's holding a knife. I don't know why. I don't know why it's holding a knife. Does anybody know why it's holding a knife? Nobody knows. But you know what? They're in fact holding a knife. it's just yeah, there has to be one rat with absolutely no brain cells. With absolutely no brain cells whatsoever. Never let them know your next move. I mean, like, honestly, like, that is absolutely, like... Yeah, I get, like, Charlie Day kind of energy, if you know what I'm saying. Wait, what if I just do, like, the Pog face? There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. This is the kind of ridiculous energy that I'm talking about here, by the way. Oh my God. You guys are so dumb. Oh, the rats are so dumb. They're so dumb. I love them. They're so stupid. I love them. There we go. All right. So. The rats. Oh my God. The rats, whose name, by the way, it's oh, hi Timber, hello.
Welcome.
Don't tell me you've been here for like half an hour and I just didn't see you, by the way. The rats, who, by the way, their names are Ratford, Ratricia, Ratmon, and Joey the Rat. There you go. Their names are Ratford, Ratricia, Ratmon, and Joey the Rat. Now you're like, which one is which? Good freaking luck. Nobody knows. Nobody knows which rat is which. That's kind of the rub. Now, I'm picturing them just being like brown rats, I'm not gonna lie. They're large, by the way. They're like probably like 3 feet high, by the way. No. More vibrant, by the way. I'm calling Knife Rat Joey. You don't know which one it is. It could be Patricia for all you know. Honestly, this guy might be Joey the Rat. You don't know. You don't know who's who. Whose of these are those, by the way? These are my characters. These are the characters from the book I'm going to be working on very, very soon. Minimum Wage Mimic. These are the characters from this book. And by the way, hi May.
Welcome.
May is completely correct. May says, I like the idea of them having name tags, but they trade tags constantly so nobody knows. Absolutely. You're absolutely 100% correct. They do, in fact, trade name tags all the time. I don't know why I feel like... Listen, I feel like this one is Joey. It's just because he has absolutely no brain cells. Joey the rat. Oh, I love the rats so much, by the way. Oh my god. I love the rats so much. Kitty, there are so many stupid jokes we already have planned for the rats, you have no idea. Oh my god. The rats setting the lunchroom on fire. Yeah, again, like, I feel like if the rats had their way, every day would be like that gif from the Community where like Memphis comes back to work and like the whole lunchroom is on fire. I feel like that would be what every day would be like if the rats had their way. Here for 2 seconds before I gotta jet. Glad to be here in time for the rats. Oh yeah, Charlie. Yeah. This is Memphis, the protagonist of my upcoming book. Bobby, their roommate slash best friend who has a crush on them. Mr. Battleaxe, the boss. Hi Charlie, love you. And the rats. The rats who are absolute total chaos mode. Now let me give them a little bit. Alpha lock this so I can just give them just a little bit of extra color. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of extra like dimension. You know what I'm saying? I love that. So Fifi's luck for the day is, Your Honor, I want the record to show that I said boba, not booba. Oh yeah. Thank you again, Charles. Like, yeah, these are like really simple, quick doodles. Yeah, definitely. Rats have smaller ears than mouse. Than mice are correct, by the way. Freaking rats! Oh my god, I love them. I love the rats. They're so funny. All right, where was I? Okay, next person. Who's next on the list? Oh, it's Hollyrod. Oh, let's go. Let's freaking go. Okay, so let me look up a reference image because I need to freaking like, oh my god. Oh, hi, Dead Man. Hello.
Welcome.
Didn't see you there for a second. Hello. I'm drawing characters from my latest novel, by the way. So the next character, and it's perfectly fitting that this character is adjacent to Memphis. Because this character is actually Memphis's office buddy. They both share the same office. And this character, named Hollyrod, is in fact the dungeon architect. Who's also they, them. And this is the most gay character that could possibly be, by the way. So, let me just, and I have to figure out how to draw a skeleton in a cozy, cute way, but you know, I will make it work, okay? How do you draw a skeleton but like cute? Yeah, because Hollyrod, by the way, is in fact a skeleton. Because of course, every dungeon needs to have a skeleton. This is not cozy at all, Max. This is not cozy. This is not cozy. Hollow Knight face, maybe. Winnie loves skellies. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, let me reduce the realism here for a second because it looks less cozy than I definitely imagined. That's better. Cozy? Oh yeah, rip cozy, yeah. So Hollyrod happens to be the dungeon architect. They're the person who actually designed the dungeon. Think of the Imagineers from like Disneyland, right? Like they're a big deal, but they actually like they actually work at the dungeon as an actual mob in the dungeon because they believe that you can't actually know what a dungeon is like unless you actually work inside of the dungeon. They're eccentric. I haven't even drawn their hair yet because they do in fact wear a wig, by the way. I know you're going for cozy, but I love the highly rendered teeth, by the way. Yeah, I know. That's why I took them off. Apply small blushes to anything, it becomes minimum 10% cuter. Honestly, May, you're super correct.
Welcome.
A true artiste, huh? Absolutely. Oh my god, Hollyrod is such a freaking asshole. I love Hollyrod. Oh my god. Do they have a scarf? Do they have a freaking scarf? Okay, first and foremost. Oh, first off, glasses. Okay. Hollyrod is absolutely big gay energy, by the way. They are fabulous. I freaking love them. You know what, actually? Let me... Oh my god. Let me give you the little, like, Ray-Bans. They're wearing little Ray-Bans, by the way. I don't know about the nose hole just yet. So let me just immediately give them... Imagine the plague. Oh my god. Okay. Let me just... Because the way that I've been picturing them this whole time, by the way, I picture that they wear a wig. And they have like... And I know... Hey, Ronnie, you were asking for the Hime bangs? Oh, you're not wrong, Charles, by the way. I legitimately feel like they have like the Hime bangs. I'm not gonna lie. I love Hollyrod is so freaking silly. I love them. God. You know when you come up with the idea of a character and it just comes to life on like in the brainstorm sessions, honestly. Oh, Hollyrod, you're so freaking silly. How about a heart-shaped nose hole? Okay, I'm willing to try that out, actually. Oh my god! So Fifi? Could someone please give Sofifi like 50 max points for this, by the way? Okay, now let me just look up fabulous outfits. Fabulous office outfit. Oh my god, Sofifi, you got 50 for that, but you know what? It's fine. What do I feel like? Like Hollyrod just wears anything that Fran Drescher would wear. Fran Drescher outfit. Just show me some outfits from the nanny. Honestly, like I can make this work. Honestly, I can make this work. You know what? I feel like it should just literally be outfits from the nanny. Honestly. Oh, no worries, Charlie. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
I love you. Yeah, I'm just literally I just looked up outfits from the nanny, honestly. Maybe not make these as straight as they look. Oh my god, Hollyrod, you're so freaking ridiculous. I love you. You freaking... Like a little bit of Edna mode. I mean, like a little bit. Again, maybe I can go for a different hairstyle, but for now, I picture them just with like the straight cut wig, you know? Oh, welcome back, Ronnie. You asked for a Hime haircut. Here you go. What if... No, I don't want to do like the scarf, actually. Okay, let me just scan all these like Fran Drescher outfits. Let me see. I kinda... I might just... Okay, you know what? Okay, let's just assume sweater vest for today, okay? Just sweater vest for today. And I'm thinking literally like... Let's do something that's a little bit like this, just for today, okay? Now, I will fix the rest of this in a moment, I promise. Now, let me just make it a little bit less square looking. That might help, actually. Because I definitely, I recognize the Edna feel, the Incredibles Edna kind of look going on, and that's definitely not intended. So let me just make it a little bit more round, less square. I say less square. I say flatten the top. No, it's definitely straight bangs all the way down. About the straightest person in this entire building, which is funny because they're actually not straight at all. That's Hollyrod. Let me color them a little bit to get a feeling for what they look like. So, they are a skeleton person. Now you may be wondering, Max, how do monsters come to be in this setting, by the way? Oh, it's Susan from Seinfeld. Honestly, you're actually not wrong, kitty. Lucamine hair. Ooh. Ooh. Can I type? Yeah, okay. This Lucamine hair would actually be a really, really good idea, actually. Let me actually back up. So you may be wondering, how is Monster made in this setting? And the reality is that the way that I envision this setting... Oh, crap. There's so much world building. I don't have time to explain all the world building. Let's just say that, like, monsters are actually born as they are. So, like, nobody dies and then becomes a skeleton. Skeletons are actually just born as living beings. And we already have plans for, like, little inside jokes about, like, you know, Hollyrod talking about being a child and being like a child skeleton. And it's just like, that just tickles me so much. I'm looking forward to those moments in the book, I'm not gonna lie. I shouldn't be deleting this without keeping a backup. I do have a backup, actually. Baby Skelly. Yeah, oh my god, baby skeleton. Oh my god. I'm not sure how I feel about the Lucamine hair. They need to drink a lot of milk. You don't even know. You don't even know how much milk they have to drink. Let me just copy this layer and then undo everything that I just did. Let's play it back. Okay. Okay, well, definitely, now that I'm looking at both of them... Okay, no, definitely the Lucamine hair is more on the money, for sure. It's more on the money, for sure, yeah. I love him. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you hadn't seen the rats. Oh, my God, yes. That's the rats. That's the rats who work at the dungeon. All right, let's do some coloring. Can you take me back to... No. So, again, as I was mentioning, monsters are just born in this setting, you know? And this will become more important once we actually get to the ghost who actually works at the dungeon, by the way. Let me just... You know what? Give me like a nice... No, a nice warm dark tone. And again, I'm literally just stealing a Fran Drescher outfit, literally right now. Because it feels like that is something that Hollyrod would wear. Very fashionable gay, very fashionable skeleton. Yeah, the only world where a baby ghost is cute and not sad. Absolutely. Yes, in fact, it is true. Ghost babies are in fact born in this world. And they're like, oh my god, it's a... Yeah, you know, it's that age, you know. It's getting to that age where, you know, all it wants to do is just hunt, you know what I'm saying? Can I make this... Can you just do me a favor? First off, delete whatever I messed up on the side and then grab all of this and just like make it more saturated. Oh my god. Just make it gay. There we go. Welcome back, muffins. Hello.
Welcome.
We have drawn quite a few more characters, actually. Since you've been gone. Sorry. I couldn't help myself. I just had to do it, okay? I just had to do it, okay? And I'm thinking, give me a little bit of this, and of course, you know, we have to. They're of course shades. Of course they are shades. Yes, the rats. Ratford, Ratricia, Radmon, and Joey the rat. And Joey the rat. Did you look? Yeah. I'm drawing all of these right now. Again, they're just rough little sketches right now, just to get a feeling for what the characters look like. Now, I don't know what is the color of. Because there's also, of course, there could be the inside joke where like, Holy Rot's hair color changes every day. Again, maybe I'm not going for blonde. I'm just coloring it blonde right now for a second, okay? Because I legitimately picture them as having black hair. But maybe we could also like fidget around. Maybe they have a different hair color every single day. I don't know. How important is Hollyrod? Hollyrod literally shares an office with Memphis. Like Hollyrod is very, very important to the story. Maybe like gray hair. I don't know. Again, I'm not really sure about Hollyrod at the moment. I don't know why, but my head is fixed on a sentient microwave. I have literally a whole bit already written about like how microwaves work in this setting, because all the technology is like magical technology. So like I'm envisioning like the rats asking Memphis how the microwave works, and the Memphis is like, I don't know how any of this works, you know, and like the microwave, like we learned that like the microwave uses like basically spells that are like locked in. The orange is interesting. Oh hell yeah! Oh, I like that. I like that, Danielle. Orange is interesting because I don't have many orange-haired characters actually. You know what? I'm gonna leave it as red for now, just because I feel like there is something in here. I don't think we have any character with red hair actually, so let's just leave it at that for now. Let me actually just add a little bit of extra color here just to make things more interesting. Highlighter green. Oh my god. I mean, I definitely envision a situation in which, you know, Hollyrod wears different wigs for sure. But just for now, let's just leave it at this for now. Holy likes to mess with green screens in Zoom calls. Oh my god, you have no idea. I love that. Alright, who's next? We did Hollyrod. Next up is, oh my god, it's a security ghost whose name is currently Tabitha, according to Kitty. Yes, let's draw the security ghost. Okay. Female security guard uniform. Alright, so talking about ghosts, huh? So, there is a security guard who works at the dungeon, who's really more like a security guard from like Disneyland than anything else, and she happens to be a ghost, and her name is Tabitha. At the moment, I'm not sure about the end game, but she is a ghost. She's a ghost. She was born a ghost. I'm sure we'll have a bit in the story about people being like, so how did you die? And then she's like, I was born a ghost. You know this. I've told you this before. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, again, I'm definitely envisioning that, like, over the course of the story, Hollyrod shows up with different, like, wigs. I'm definitely sure about that. Well, she's already dead, so it can't get much worse. Oh my god. So the personality of Tabby, by the way. So Tabby is very quiet, very kind. I don't want to say she's kind of a baby, but she's very, very soft and sweet. And the kind of person who, like, let's say that, like, oh no, a group of heroes actually went into the wrong room, so she has to go in there and be like, hey guys, sorry to bother you, but you're not supposed to be here. And the heroes are like, oh no, are we gonna get penalized for this? Yo, this is we're retrying this test. I don't want to fail the class. And then, you know, Tabitha's like, you know, I'm sorry. Neil is just follow me. Let's just take you back to the entrance, and we'll figure out when we get there, okay? And she's just all like wispy. That's Tabitha. Now I don't know why I picture her with like the bangs that cover her eyes, because I'm a big fan of that. Again, you know me. You know how I feel about charm points. You know how I feel about charm points, you know? Elements that make a character more interesting, per se. Okay, immediately lost confidence in these bangs. Well, maybe I don't have to actually follow the line over here. Polite enough to go around people instead of just passing through them? Oh, absolutely. I feel like if she passed through someone, she would apologize. Ooh, it's break time, isn't it?
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you, Danielle. She would apologize if she passed through someone. She would be like, I'm so sorry, I didn't see you there. Is Stevie a fan of little hair bows? Ooh, I could be convinced to put a little hair bow in there. Also, yeah, congrats, Alex. Everybody take a second to get up and stretch. Is walking through them, is it too draining? I'm not sure. I don't know if it's draining on someone like Tabby. Let me stretch. Okay, having stretched, let me... Aww! Marty says, as a non-binary Canadian retail worker, I very much like this sweet ghost. Oh my god, I love that. Aw, thank you. Yeah, Tabby's very sweet. And Tabby's interactions with Memphis... Because we actually, Kitty and I, we took a second to actually figure out how interactions would go between each character, right? So, we were talking about, like, you know, if Memphis is hanging out with Babby, Yo, oh my god, Chips, oh my god. My heart can't take it. I'm so excited to see that. But yeah, like, you know, if Memphis is hanging out with Babby, Memphis is completely oblivious to the crush. If Memphis is hanging out with Mr. Battleaxe, Mr. Battleaxe is being supportive and nice and caring, and Memphis is just like, I don't accept any compliments you give me. If Memphis is hanging out with the rats actually look up to Memphis because Memphis is, you know, like a big deal as the mimic of the dungeon. I mean, like, Memphis has an office. Memphis doesn't realize this. Memphis is just like, yeah, whatever. They give a desk to everybody. No, they don't. And the rats, like, ask Memphis whenever they need help with anything. You know, Memphis and Hollyrod, they work together. They share the same office space. Their desks are literally, like, you know, back to back or something like that. And Hollyrod is constantly inviting Memphis out to party, you know? Like, literally, every day. Every day, Hollyrod is like, all right, time to go partying. Work's over, let's go, let's get some drinks. And then, you know, it's like, hey, Memphis, you want to go? And then Memphis is like, absolutely not. I have to go home and be sad. I love Kitty says that the rats definitely don't have a desk because they would burn it down. You're not even wrong. Alright, let me get back to... What's the timer at? 2 minutes? I can start doodling already. I have 2 minutes extra. Let me just... Instead, I'm gonna just jump ahead and just not draw the parts that I don't want to draw just yet. So, let me just... draw a little security guard uniform. I believe it's like this way, isn't it? And like a little like logo here. You know what? Give me like a little name tag. There you go. And I'm thinking like definitely like. Oh, ooh, No. Still make her like nice and wispy. Yeah. Just do that. All these drawings are definitely not balanced, but that's okay. That's life. I don't know if I want to have like the little like wisp of the tail. I picture the rats making a pretend desk in a hole in the wall, or their tails all tied together as they're back to back working on cardboard laptops or something. Oh my god, I really, really love that. That is so on the money, Marty. I love that. Oh my god. Now I am gonna take the advice from earlier and just give her like little like cheeks, which just make anybody extra cute. And again, I'm sure these drawings are not perfect. I'm literally not even like bothering to flip the canvas. Aw, Timber, that's really, really sweet. We have a couple characters left. There's actually 2 characters left in the cast. Well, actually, 3 more. There's an extra group of characters which are the rest of the adventuring party. They're not as big of a deal, but I will, probably sketch them anyway if we have the time. Now, what's a cute, like, adorable mouth? You know what? Don't answer that question. The main character that, instead of having to earn respect, like in most stories, needs to understand that they already are respected. I love this. Thank you, Sofifi. Again, like, I've been thinking a lot about this story, and I want to make it really fun, but also wholesome and, like, light. So, it isn't, as you said, it's not about a character earning respect. It's, someone realizing that they're already loved and cared for by this group of weirdos, and, just realizing that they have to learn to love themselves, if that makes sense. Ooh, what about hair buns? Oh my god, I love hair buns. Oh my god. The tiniest little smile. Oh my god, you're so right, Moontomes. Oh my god, you're so right. No. The little like loop kind of like lost confidence for me. Just a tiny little thin smile because she's just so happy to be here at work. Thank you. Aw, thank you, Marty. Adventurer who's close to the workers because they have failed the task 721 times. Oh my god. Ooh, let's go with that. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna second guess myself. This is actually really cute. I kind of like the little loops, actually. Kind of like the little loops. I know the buns are kind of winning me over. I'm not gonna lie. The swirl. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna follow my heart. I'm just gonna follow my heart, by the way. Let me just... I just want to make her face a little bit narrower. Just make the face just a little bit narrower. That's all I want. Yep, and her name currently at this moment is Tabitha. Tabitha, who is she, her? She's a ghost, and she's the security person in charge of the dungeon. And I picture her having like really, really like ghostly, like pale color, by the way, on her skin, almost like see-through-y kind of color. Not quite. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Okay. So it kind of works. Yeah, like the entirety of her is like this kind of like nice wispy color. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and when we were thinking is like, so what is it like when Memphis is hanging out with Tabitha? And I feel like Tabitha is actually feels a little embarrassed being around Memphis because Memphis is actually kind of a big deal and doesn't realize it. So Tabitha starts just going into like whisper talking mode. Is like, oh hi Memphis, how you doing today? I'm not in the way, am I? I would hate to be in the way. You're just so important, you know? What you do is a big deal around here. Oh my god, am I talking too much again? Kind of like that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of feeling it. She's just like really, really nice and quiet and kind, you know what I'm saying? She's just so sweet. She's just so sweet. She would never hurt anybody. And like I feel like maybe like I don't want to say it angers Memphis, because of course it doesn't, because she's just incredibly sweet. But like I wonder if Memphis is like, oh yeah, and yet here's another person who thinks I'm a big deal when I'm in fact not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? She has Slowpoke's ears as the hair. Oh my god, how dare you? You're not wrong though. Oh my god, like if you look at the it looks like a cloud. If you look at this image over here, it just looks like a little cloud, by the way. She's a little Fluttershy. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And again, a little bit of a hilarity that she's also the, you know, the security guard, which I feel is extra funny. And again, like working on this project, I'm treating it like it's a sitcom, you know? I'm gonna purposefully write every chapter like it's an episode. There'll be 12 episodes in the season. And, you know, I'm thinking about arcs, I'm thinking about character development. I'm taking it seriously. I've been looking up advice on writing comedy and sitcoms, so, you know. I'm pushing myself a little bit with this book, and I'm kind of happy with that. Do ghosts eat ghost food? Good question. I haven't figured it out. Probably not. Probably not. They probably do eat like regular food, because you gotta remember, by the way, that like ghosts are not made. Ghosts are born in this setting. Ghosts are born. So Tabitha was actually born as a ghost baby, just like Hollywood was actually born as a skeleton, and the rats were born as rats. Ghosty. Oh my god, how dare you? How dare you, Ronnie? Ooh, no, what happened here? Okay. Never mind. For a hot second, I thought everything was falling apart. No worries, kitty. You feel free to lurk. I love you. Alright, next up. Oh yeah, okay, next up. The rats were born as dogs. Okay, okay, Ronnie. Speaking of people who remind me of Ronnie. So, every business needs to have a head of HR. And the head of HR in this place, HR doesn't stand for human resources. HR stands for hero resources. And this is the person in charge of making sure the heroes learn lessons. The heroes are actively trying their best. And this is the boss of Mr. Battleaxe, by the way. This is the only person who can actually, like, you know, get Mr. Battleaxe in trouble. And this person is a quiet lady who happens to be a motherfucking dragon. And she is blunt. She has resting bee face. Everyone is terrified of her. Everyone is afraid of breathing the wrong way around her, because lest she actually releases her dragon form and murders everybody. She has little horns, of course. And her current name... We don't even have a name for her, do we? I don't have a name for her. Oh, we were thinking like Moon or Luna. Oh, Luna Redwing. That's what's her name is currently. But she just... yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She doesn't understand why everyone is so serious around her. But she's just very, very, like, intense. You know what I'm saying? She is very intense. I'm picturing her with, like, her hair, like, done up in a bun. I'm gonna get there in a second, I promise. That's me. No, no. Listen, Ronnie. And any likeness to real people or fictional one is purely coincidental, by the way. It's the autism, now I know. Oh my god, Ronnie. By the way, this is not a cloak. I feel like these are just like padded shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Do I know what I'm drawing right now? No, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Now stop. Just draw the face already, Max. Oh yeah. If there's ever been the most restiest of bee faces. It took me 25 years to get properly diagnosed, so now I don't shut up. Oh my god. No worries, Ronnie. We love you. We love you. Give me some pretty eyelashes, though, for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel it. I feel it. Oh no, I hate that kitty. Freaking students are the worst. Oh, it has to be like a V, like a upside down V mount actually. Mysterious. Oh yeah. She big, she's strong. Everybody afraid of her. Like we were brainstorming a scene for the book, right? And we were envisioning that the ball let me just actually Luna Redwing. Luna invites a Memphis to her office, which is never a good sign, by the way. It's never a good sign when the hero resources person invites you to their office. And Luna is like, she says something to the extent of like something to the extent of like, you know, like begins asking questions of Memphis, and Memphis is like terrified. You know, standing up straight, answering questions, you know, like in a like quick matter of fact, and then like, you know, the HR is like, okay, so with all this like finally looks up from all this notes she's been writing, and she looks up and says, all right, well, congratulations, your parking permit has been approved. And then Memphis blinks and goes like, I don't drive. And then the HR is like, wait. Looks down at the paper, looks back up at Memphis and goes, oh, could you please tell Hollywood to come in? And then just like dismisses Memphis. It's just like, oh, this was all for Hollywood, not for me. I'm envisioning that in that episode, probably Memphis spends the whole day terrified of whatever the boss is gonna ask. And he's just like, oh, could you tell Hollywood to come in, please? It is just like, oh my god, oh no. Just little fun interactions like that. Now, she's definitely, again, she's got her hair up, for sure. She's got her hair up. But, maybe like, oh, what? Oh, yes, long ponytail. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I have never been happier with a mistake than this. Oh my god. I've never been happier than when I drew this really, really long ponytail. Oh my god. Yes. Oh yeah, Hollywood drives a fantastic car. Oh my god. I know nothing about cars, but it's definitely a really, really good car. Oh my god. See, can you believe that Hollywood is riding a hot rod? That joke is not intentional, but I can definitely, that's the license plate. The license plate is hot rod. No, no, she's stern. She's strong. She doesn't have the floof in her hair. You know what? Someone has to have the max split. So you know what? Here you go. A Rolls Royce ghost. You know what? You know what? You know what, Dale? I'm gonna look. What's a Rolls Royce? Rolls Royce ghost. Oh, that is a fancy car, actually. That is a fancy car. Wow, that looks expensive. Yeah, welcome back, Manel. Hello, hello.
Welcome.
We're still diddling, yeah. We're still drawing the members of the cast. No, it should definitely be a sports car for sure, yeah. I'm not saying something with a... You know what? I'm gonna stop pretending that I know how hair looks like. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Hairstyle for business woman. Oh, yeah. I'll give you the rundown in a second. Wait a minute. Actually... Okay, never mind. I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind. Because I recognize that I feel like she would look cute if she just has literally the... Please forgive me for just saying it so bluntly. I know it's just called like a middle part. But I kind of... I want to see what it looks like if I just give her like the AOC haircut. You know what I'm saying? Just want to see what she looks like. So, and also, by the way, Manel, I'm gonna give you a rundown of the characters in a second, okay? Because I kind of like it. It's very nice and proper, which I really like. By the way, I will give her horns. Don't worry about it, Ronnie. I know I respect all dragonkin people. What color is Hollywood's Bugatti? Oh, it's bright orange. Of course it is. Realizing I don't know the breeds of cars. Oh my god, Chips. That's exactly how my brain would say it as well. What are all these car breeds? No. It's... Again, she's just very, very proper, okay? And maybe I'll figure out a different haircut later. We'll see. No. Let's just go with this for now. No, I was not talking about a mohawk. Okay, so... the other characters, I don't know if you were there for the boss. Mr. Battleaxe is the actual boss of the dungeon. The rats, a group of 4 named rats who all look the same and nobody knows which one is which. Ratford, Ratricia, Radmon, and Joy the Rat. Hollyrod, who has a desk next to Memphis. Hollyrod is the dungeon architect who also likes to participate in the dungeon because it helps them find ideas. Tabitha is actually the security guard at the dungeon, is in charge of making sure heroes don't go the wrong way, and, you know, helps find lost things, that kind of stuff, you know? Because they're more like a security guard at Disneyland than they are like a real security guard. And, of course, Tabitha's a ghost, by the way. And Luna Redwing, who is the heroes resources manager at the dungeon. She is the only person Mr. Battleaxe is terrified of because... she happens to be a dragon. She is a dragon of sorts. You gotta talk to the card expert here. Honestly, like, you're not even wrong. Again, Dale, when I have questions about cars, I promise you I will ask you. Very vampire vibes. This is completely fair, by the way. This is completely fair. Oh crap, what kind of horns am I gonna freaking give? What kind of horse am I gonna give them? Because we could do like the... It's very in vogue to have like these like horns that actually kind of like poke from the scalp and are the same color as the scalp. These are really in vogue right now. People really like these horns. Let me actually undo this damage and then duplicate it so I can have, you know... Oh yeah, be nice to her or she will actually roast you. Absolutely. I mean, I don't think she would actually do it, but everyone is terrified of what she can do. So no. See, you're not gonna test her. you're not gonna be the one person to find out if she can actually, like, roast someone alive. When I was taking my driver's license classes, my instructor said many times, park next to the brand car, and I had to say to him multiple times, I'm sorry, is that the white car? It's because I had no clue. Honestly, same. I don't know a darn thing about cars. Now, I'm not sure if I like these, actually. No, I'm not sure if I like these horns. I'm gonna leave them as is, just in case I want to change them. Does she get scale freckles, or would it look too busy? Oh, I'm definitely open to freckles, actually. You mean, dragon person horns. Okay, what have people done in the past for dragon people? Because I know that there's the runny horns, which are like little loops. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh yeah, that's a bunch of horns actually. Maybe just little nubs. Honestly, I'm a big fan of nubs. Feel free to quote me on that, by the way. I'm a big fan of nubs, by the way. Yeah. The ram horns are cute, but I'm not sure if it's the right look here. I'm kind of a big fan of just like the little knobs. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they look more like Oni horns. I do recognize that. Let me just so cute. Okay. So if Ronnie thinks they're cute, you know, if the local dragon person thinks these are cute, then like I know I'm doing a good job. Now let me try those freckles, by the way, because I do think that freckles are very, very cute, and I'm not just saying that because my wife has freckles and she's adorable. I'm kind of here for the freckles, actually. Let's try a design like this, okay? Listen, we can change the design later. Crap. Let me just double check. Take me back to the AOC haircut real quick. Okay, so there's a little bit of a thing on the ears, okay. Listen, she's got a good haircut. What can I say? Alright, so duplicate you, flatten you, take me all the way to the top if you want to rock and roll. And she's already purple, perfect. And now let's just do the color for her. Now I do picture that like she probably has like the most human-like look in the entire cast. There are no humans working at the dungeon yet. There might be, you know, we might do a thing where like, you know, halfway through the show a human joins the organization. It's not that there's anything against it. They just, you know, there just doesn't happen to be a human working at the dungeon at the moment. And I do want to make a clear point that like, you know, there are dungeons where it's entirely run by humans, of course, you know. Like I make kind of like pseudo reference to like MMO style situations where like, you know, there is clearly a dungeon that is just like a pirate's cove, and it's all run entirely by humans. So it isn't like, you know, only monsters get to run the dungeons. And of course, monster people can also be heroes, as it's shown by the fact that Mr. Battleaxe was actually a hero back in the day. Also, I don't know what just came to my head. It doesn't even have to deal with anything here. But there's this game series I really like called Monster Prom. Oh yeah, Monster Prom is really fun. Hell yeah. Oh, hi Siska. Hello. Love you, Siska. How you doing? The human is the person you ask for clues like in escape room. I'm kind of here for that, actually. Now, I do picture her wearing red though. Hi Siska. Siska, I saw your picture that you posted in the Discord. You're very cute and very gay. I love you. Siska, has anyone told you you're very gay today? Because you are, and I love you. I swear to God, if you follow up with like, well, actually, Fanny said I didn't look good today. Well, Fanny can freaking go fly a kite for all I care. I swear to God, if you're about to be like, well, Fanny said I didn't look cute today. Well, Fanny can freaking get wrecked. That's why Fanny's not getting a Christmas present this year. She's looking more and more like a fucking vampire, but it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. We'll again, these are just dirty doodles just to get a feeling for the characters, okay? And I feel like they should definitely be like red horns for sure. Ah, yes, if it isn't Miss Redwing, of course. Is it true that you are the hero's resources lead for this dungeon? Well, why indeed, yes. She looks like Edgeworth. How dare you? Now, I know they ended up taking so much blood that I slept for like 5 hours afterwards and had weird dreams. Oh my god. They stole your blood, Siska! Siska, they stole your blood! Now, I know that people are like, oh, it's like Edelgard. Like, I'm not gonna give her white hair. It doesn't feel right. I honestly picture black hair. And again, any likeness to people fictional, alive, or dead is purely coincidental, by the way. Just because I have a dragon person in my book who happens to have black hair means nothing. That's all I want to say. Objection! Okay, alright. Sustained. I should not have done what I just did right now, but it's fine. It's fine. New side quest. Heist to steal Siska's blood back. Honestly, they look so grumpy. They are so grumpy. They are incredibly grumpy. It's hard being like... It's hard being a dragon. Life's hard when you're a dragon. Listen, sometimes you have to give a character nothing but forehead, and I feel like it works. She has nothing but forehead. Alright, I know the timer went off. Let me just, God, she has so much forehead. I just want to pinch their little cheeks. Oh, she would kill you. I would find something to busy myself too. Oh my god. The hair is definitely longer than this. The hair is definitely so much longer than this. Let me just... I'm gonna be really, really lazy. Don't do this at home, kids, okay? This is a bad idea. Don't do this at home. This is a bad idea. The hair is very long. Tape a post on her forehead that's saying dummy. Oh my god. Do you want to die? Do you want to die, Ronnie? I imagine it is hard being a dragon with so many bastards wanting to lay with you. Oh my god, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Now, I don't know about her, you know, sexual orientation. I have no clue just yet. Oh, is Carol hitting... Oh, it's Melty hitting out? I didn't see that. Wait a minute. Did I miss? Oh, I'm so sorry, Melty. I didn't see it. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye. Love you, Melty. Okay. Get up and I can take her. Sips. Oh, yeah. Sure. Sure thing. Sure thing. God, I gave her so much forehead. I mean, it is kind of intended, but we'll see. We'll see. I like the freckles, though. They would let me pinch them because I'm cute and polite. Oh, we'll see. Oh, we'll see about that. We'll see about how far you would get. There's one more character that I need to draw. Well, there's actually two more characters. Thankfully, we have more than enough time. I'm going to get up and stretch, by the way. And you should do the same as well. By the way, don't forget to sip, by the way. Sip some water, you know? Especially... Oh, by the way, just a general, just shot in the dark, by the way. Just a shot in the dark, by the way. If you just gave blood today, and if you had your blood taken, you should definitely eat and drink water. Just a random thought of the top of the dome, by the way. You know, if you happen to have maybe given blood today, or had your blood stolen today, you should definitely take a minute to actually drink some food and eat some water. Eat water? Shut up, kitty. No, don't drink blood. Wait, Siska, what are you talking about? What? Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Siska, you gave blood today. Your blood got stolen today. Maybe you should eat some food and drink some water, you little buffoon. Also, Siska, today's the first day of the month for me. The first official day of the month. So I was spending all day like actually doing like setting up my journals and stuff like that. So I didn't have time. But I saw your doodle of your I saw your image of your selfie, and I wanted to doodle myself on your shoulder for height reference. But I didn't have time. So just imagine that I already did it, okay? Oh my god, Manel. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's fair. You know what, Manel? This one time, you get away with it. I might draw it later, but just for now, envision that I already did it, okay? There's like a tiny little maxi on your shoulder. God, I gave her so much forehead. Yeah, Dale, I know I said that earlier. Okay, listen. Can I, like, maybe just, like... I gotta stop messing with it. One thing that bothered me about the picture was that my bangs blended with my shirt on top because it's all black. Oh no, you were wearing all black? Who would do this to themselves? What kind of freak, what kind of sicko would wear only black at all times? Certainly not me. The answer is me. It was me. I'm the one who wears black all the time. Literally, I love wearing black. I wear black all the time. You have no idea. Themond Hollyrod. If it isn't you, the one and only. I just thought of an idea. A skeleton character that acts like a warning sign. I do kind of love that. It's like, hey kids, make sure to not go down this way. Don't go this way. You're gonna get moitered. Sure, go this way if you want to die. So you may be wondering, Max, how does death work in the dungeon? Clearly, is there a possibility that someone can get hurt to a point where they actually get, damaged for real? No. There is a magical effect going on in the dungeon that prevents people from actually getting hurt. Get the game and look. I was wondering if you were trying to fit all the rats' name in the box. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. That is not gonna happen. In fact, to further solidify the fact that I'm not gonna do that, let me just really quickly erase this. There you go. I'm not gonna try fitting all the rats in that box. But you know what? Now that you say it though, now I feel like I'm on the spot. So you know what? Here you go. Oh my. This looks so wrong. This looks so wrong, but it's also the most, like, the rats would do this. You know what? That works. I kind of love that. That reminds me, actually, this is a video game reference nobody would get. In the video game La Mulana, you can actually scan skeletons to find out how they died, and you get like a little blurb of the character being like, "Oh, I should not have stepped on those. I should not have stepped on those spikes." So that's what I thought about when you were talking about a little warning skeleton. All right, next up, the next character. Oh my god! And for this one, I'm actually gonna need like a little reference image. All right, so the last member, and this is actually kind of like a secondary member of the office. Oh, I do kind of love that. Yeah, the blood stains from Dark Souls. Yeah, for sure. Let me find. I feel okay. So a little bit like this, and then Oh, for sure. Hell yeah, yeah. I get that for sure. Yeah. Oh my god, this is gonna be freaking silly. All right, so the last member who works. How many layers do I have left, by the way? I have 17 layers left. Oh no. Okay, well, time to start merging things. So first off, you can go away. You get over here. You get destroyed. You get this. No, you can stay. You get melded. Just meld all of you. Get deleted. Get melded. Get deleted. Get deleted. Get melded. Get melded. Get melded. Get deleted. Get deleted. Have I started the timer? I have not. Let's go. Last full cycle of the day, by the way. And let me just combine all of these. And there you go. Now we're at... We have like 10,000 layers left, don't we? Yeah, 47. Let's go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And now, so who else works at the dungeon, right? So this last member of the DK crew, this is a person who is more of a secondary character, but nonetheless, you know, they're part of the hilarity of the dungeon. This is gonna be a ridiculous one to draw for sure. The rats feel like they would end up wearing a trench coat. There's literally nothing I feel they wouldn't do. Oh yeah, the rats are absolute chaos energy. Oh yeah, for sure. I already know there are people who are gonna love this character. I can already tell because this character is very, very special. And I'm going so hard on this freaking little drawing, but it's fine. I'm going so hard on this freaking character. The most nothing character is getting the most love right now, by the way. Okay, can you please see what those eyes look like again? Please go away. Thank you. That's how it goes. Honestly, like, it's so true though. Oh, this face looks so bad. Okay, just give me a second, okay? It will all make sense in a second, okay? I need you all to just believe in me for now, okay? Just believe in me for now. I know that right now things don't look good, okay? This is a bad sketch. It's fine, okay? Just don't worry about it. I can salvage this. Just you give me a minute, okay? Oh, my favorite song is playing. Okay, so you know everything's gonna work out. You just have to hold into my hand, and we'll get there, okay? Definitely this needs to be smaller, Max. This is so fucking... I came back to this face. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Oh, Kitty knows who this is already, by the way. That's why she knows why I'm going the long way to draw this character. Kitty already knows, by the way, why I'm going the long way. But it's fine. It will all make sense. Okay, I promise. Definitely the mouth should be a little bit lower. Maybe a little bit longer too, but we'll figure it out, by the way. Also, the eye should not be cross-eyed, by the way. God, what a disaster! This is a disaster of a character. We'll get there in a second, okay? I promise. He's looking right into your soul. Oh, he is. What a great ridiculous character concept this is. Handsome. Just draw big shapes, Max, okay? Just commit to it. Don't lose faith, Max, okay? After this, once you draw him, you get to draw the crush of the book, okay? So this is the last person who works at the dungeon. This is so dumb. This is what an incredible character concept we came up with. By the way, this one is Kitty's doing, by the way. Kitty's the one who came up with this character concept, by the way. Or was it me? So what race are they? Giga Chad? Give me a second, okay? How dare... Don't spoil the surprise, okay? Could break rocks with that jaw. You have no idea. You have no idea what you're talking about. This is gonna be so dumb. What does... Oh my god, what a freaking... You can't blame me for this entirely, says Kitty. I'm holding my breath during this entire process. Honestly, you're as you should, honestly. This is such a stupid character concept. Okay, let me look up this picture of this particular stat. Okay. Oh yeah. What is the race, Giga Chat? That's still killing me, by the way. I'm sorry, Manel. I'm getting there. I promise I'm getting there. Okay, I need like a... Let me just enter the worst Google search of all time, by the way. The worst Google search of all time. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. I see it. Oh my god, yeah. Do I give him long, beautiful locks? Oh my god. Am I gonna give him big, beautiful locks? I don't even know. I kind of like him with long hair, actually. How do I feel about long hair, Kitty? He's just so beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Oh god, this is such a ridiculous... Maybe I shouldn't give him nipples, actually. Probably shouldn't do that. That's a bad idea. Okay, now let me quickly just go to my other reference image real quick. He looks like Josep. Oh my god. Another man falls victim to the nipple police. Oh my god. I always picture him like the enemies in FF1. Okay, well, he's not quite that. He's not quite that. So let me... What an incredible dumb series of choices that led us to this moment, by the way. So... I don't know what his last name is, by the way. Or I don't know what his first name... For now, we're just gonna call him Chad Clayton. He's him. And he's a golem. He is in fact a golem. He's like a perfectly sculpted golem man. And the thing that Kitty and I were talking about when we were brainstorming him is that he's literally, because he's just a golem, he doesn't have use for clothes, so he's just naked the entire time. So he's walking around the office being perfectly sculpted and naked, and everyone's just like, please put some clothes on, Chad. And then Chad's like, no, I don't need clothes, I'm a golem. Oh my god. And everyone is like, please, no, you're too sexy. So I just love the idea of I just have this mental image of this shot of like his perfectly sculpted butt like right up against fucking like Memphis's face. He's not a pervert, by the way. He is not a pervert. I will tell you right now. Clayton is not a pervert. He could not be less of a pervert if he tried. Like, he's just being himself. Excuse me? My son? I was picturing him... Okay, the brown color is not doing it, by the way. I'm gonna make this like a steel gray. We'll get there in a second. By the way, my son is scratching at the door. Oh, wow. He's very violently scratching at the door, by the way. Let me change this color to something a little bit more steely. Oh, yes. He looks like a marble statue, by the way. By the way, let me go get my son, by the way. Be right back. Also, Siska asks, if he's a golem, does he go around beating up anti-Semites? You know it. You absolutely know it. Yeah, he looks like a perfect Greek sculpture. And he's also incredibly beautiful. You know, he might literally be a work of art. So you know that meme from The Simpsons, like, damn you sexy Flanders? This is literally like, damn you sexy Clayton. That is literally everyone at the office every single day. Oh, God. No, absolutely no worries, man. Thank you for coming today. Have a lovely, lovely night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, fellas. This is what peak performance looks like, by the way. A beautiful Squidward body, honestly. Oh, my God. You just know that, like, he has a special time at the dungeon. And again, I'm not saying there's like no thoughts in his brain, but like he's very pretty. He's very pretty. That's all I want to say about him, okay? He's very, very pretty. And he is in fact a golem. That actually came out way better than I thought it would, now that I think about it. Honestly, this came out not that bad. I love that you're still rendering him. Yeah, I want him to look pretty. I want him to look as pretty as he is in the book, okay? I love Chips roasting me. Wow, Max, you're still drawing him. The joke finished half an hour ago and you're still going, Max. All right, and last but by no means least, for now, I mean, I might be able to draw some of the adventurers. So, as I was mentioning, the story, Memphis doesn't look gay enough, by the way. I feel like I gotta add more to Memphis's design now that I think about it. Maybe like a little like... Because Memphis doesn't look gay enough. You know, Memphis has to be gay. Memphis, you're gay. We know big messy hair equals gay. We all know this. We all learned this at school. What happened to all your shading, Memphis? I shaded your hair. Half-lidded eyes and lipstick? Half-lidded eyes might get us there, actually. Let me just try something, okay? Maybe he needs blonde hair? Maybe. Also, I do want to say, by the way, Memphis is they, them, by the way. I do want to make that very, very clear. Oh, they have lidded eyes. Siska was correct. Of course, Siska would know. Siska's one of us. Oh my god, yes. It's the half-lidded eyes that's doing it for me. Let's go. Actually. Actual pogs. Actual pogs. Pogs in chat. Pogs in chat. I know what gays like. I know what gays want. It's so true. That's better, actually. God. God damn it, Clayton. Alright. So, Memphis develops a crush on an adventurer that is actually attempting to clear the dungeon. And this adventurer is part of a group of 4. A class of 4 who are, trained to be heroes, so they can fight the forces of evil. And this group of 4 is made of a knight who's big and overbearing. His name, if I remember correctly, his name is Sir Augustus Platinum Blade. It kind of sounds like this. Hello, yes. It is time for us to charge into battle, yes. For we are brave, and we will not be. And justice will not be abated. And there is a hand-to-hand fighting girl who's big and buff and strong, whose current name is Desert Rose. I love that. We have a short, very, very short mage, elemental mage, who's called Relish. And, of course, we have Mint. Mint is the name of the healer of that party, who Memphis develops a crush on. So, who, by the way, is trans. Mint is trans. Yes, this is, in fact, in case you couldn't already tell because I'm big gay, this is going to be a T4T book, by the way. Desert Rose isn't another me, is it? There's a Sting song called Desert Rose. Desert Rose have their thorns. Sorry. I'm sorry. By the way, this is in fact a T4T novel, by the way. Trans people having crushes on trans people, as we know. So, this is gonna be my first time even figuring out what the romantic interest looks like. I will tell you, from the way that I picture them. Also, by the way, hi, Polybay. Hello. We love lurkers, by the way. So thank you for lurking in, by the way. So the way that I'm envisioning them, by the way, I'm envisioning them as a femme version of Kite from the hack games. I'm picturing a hat. I'm picturing like mint-colored hair, something similar to Kite from the .hack games, but not quite. So let me just, I definitely, you know what? And they're of course they're a human, by the way. She's a human. She's trans. She is she's very sweet, very lovely. But the reason why Memphis and Mint have a little bit of a conflict right away once they actually meet each other is that Mint is trying really hard to become a hero, and she doesn't think that she's good enough. Meanwhile, Memphis is dealing with all the imposter syndrome where everybody thinks Memphis is good, but Memphis does not actually believe that of themselves, by the way. So, in here we find their internal personal struggle, by the way. You know, Memphis feels one way about themselves. Ooh, I like the scarf, actually, yeah. And again, I love the idea that, like, in the dungeon, they're wearing armor and whatever, and, like, clothes. But, like, out in the real world, you know, they're just wearing, like, real clothes. You know what I'm saying? Mint, it's okay, become the villain. It's fun. No, stop it. Stop it. Mint is very, very sweet. Mint is very, very sweet. Do I like that? No, I don't like that. I actually prefer kind of this. I prefer like the cloak kind of look to it. Now you can tell I am super absolutely stalling because I do not freaking know what she looks like. So I'm super stalling because I'm afraid of drawing her. I do kind of want to say that the real villains in this world are really, really bad. So let me just tell you that villainy might not villainy might not be something you want to achieve in this setting. All right, Max. It's time to go, Max. How do you draw? Because I did like big adorable eyes for Babi. Am I picturing almond eyes? Am I picturing droopy eyes? Hold up. Am I doing droopy eyes? No one has droopy eyes yet. I could do a little bit of a droopy eye, why not? Listen, I have literally 5 minutes. I'm not gonna draw any of the other adventures, but let me just say I have just literally 5 minutes. So let me just... Oh, droopy eyes would be so cute! Droopy eyes, let's go! Oh my god, droopy eyes. By the way, droopy eyes are very... Yeah, I was about to say, Kitty has droopy eyes, by the way. My wife is literally an anime character, it's so true. So Kitty and I... So by the way, we're playing Atelier Raisa, the very first one. And the character of, what the hell is her name? Girl with Flute. Girl with Flute just looks like what Kitty looks like in real life, by the way. If you wonder what Kitty looks like, look up the girl with the flute from Raisa, by the way. Oh yeah, we could also do like the closed eyes for sure, but I feel like I want to show like the eyes for this one. It starts with a K. It's Claudia. It's Claudia. Her name is Claudia with a K. Wow, Kitty, you and I are literally in sync. Now, I don't want you to look like a baby, by the way. Because I know that I'm drawing you with droopy eyes, but I don't want you to look like a baby, okay? Because you are also, in fact, an adventurer. And you're trying hard to save the world from the Grand Maestro. The person who willingly pit humans and monsters against one another in an attempt to use the magic of the world for his own benefit. Humans and monsters now work together. They are a team. They live in unity at last. You may look baby, but you're in fact a hero. You are in fact a hero. The dot mouth. The dot mouth. Oh my god, yes. Yes. The determined eyebrows might help. Oh yes, Timber, you're so right. The determined eyebrows help so much. Thank you, Timber, you're so right. Oh my god, I love this, Timber. Okay. This is going somewhere. And now for the hardest part, which is character's hair, by the way. Oh, big floof, big floof, okay? Big floof. Big floof. Big floof. And then hat. Actually, you know what? Oh my god, she's so cute. She's cute like a button. Memphis is gonna look at her and be like, oh my god, I'm gay. And then Memphis's best friend, Babi, is gonna be so mad. Big floop ladies flock to Memphis. Honestly, it's so true though. Oh my god. And then like a stupid fantasy hat. Just a big floppy hat. And then Memphis is like, why are you wearing it? And then she's like, well, it gives me plus 10 to magic. It's the best headgear equipment I got. It gives me plus 10 to my magic stat. It's like, you know, you can like make it so that good clothes have stats, right? It's like, okay, yeah, but who can afford that? I'm a college student. I'm a broke adventurer. You think I can afford glamour? You think I can afford to glamour my clothes? And then Memphis is like, this is a fair point. Sorry to say you just drew a Fallen from Dungeon Meshi. Oh, you know what? Dungeon Meshi Fallen. Really? Did I do that? Nah, it's not that close. Fallen doesn't have a hat, so that's all. So I'm good. Also, if he's leaving, no worries. If you thank you for joining us today. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
I said bye bye.
Goodbye.
We're almost done for today, by the way. Oh my god, what if she has a button on her freaking hat that that just says like her pronouns because she's a baby. I love her. I love her. She has the fucking trans flag on her fucking. Oh my god. This is my +10 to magic hat. It's the best one I got. +10 to magic, really? It's like, yeah. You know, like, you know, you could just get like a part-time job. It's like, where? I'm unemployed. I'm an adventurer. I have no marketable skills. I realize this hat is starting to look like a hamburger, so let me just back away from that real quick. Trans pins boost your rest. It's so true, though. It's so true. You know what? This is good enough. Hamburger hat. Shut up. It's not a hamburger hat. Now, I want her to look like Bianca from the freaking Rescuers, though. I don't want her to look like freaking Bianca from the Rescuers, though. You did it, Max. You made a cute character. Hey! Hey! I have been known to make cute... I heart her. Perfect. Okay. Her name is Mint. So, Kitty and I... We were joking, by the way. Now, I'm telling you this joke in confidence because I love you guys, okay? We were literally thinking of naming her Rain because all the trans girls we know are named Rain. But that's too on the nose, so we didn't do that. Her name is Mint, which is also, by the way, a very trans name. Yeah, okay, yeah. See, that KKK is what I was waiting for. That KKK tells me that Siska finally approves, and I'm here for that, honestly. By the way, that isn't a bit. We literally were thinking of naming her Rain, by the way. That isn't a bit. Her freaking +5 to magic hat. Yeah, Kitty confirms it's not a bit, by the way. We were thinking of naming her Rain, but that's a little bit too on the nose. No offense to all of our trans girls named Rain. I know quite a few of them in real life. I love you all. That's a little bit of really, really lacy rendering right there, but that's fine. That's fine. Give me just a little bit of like pseudo orange, please. Oh crap, the trans flag. The trans flag. Can't forget about the trans flag, Max. And again, I love the mix between like real world and fantasy here. And I know people are like, oh, it's anachronistic, Max. It makes no sense. Yeah, well, it's modern day too in there, so shut up. Also, it's my book. I can do whatever I want. Yo, good job, Alex. You wrote 1,500 words. Let's go. You put effort into your renders? Okay, listen now. Oh, what is... You know what? I actually feel that she literally just has, like, nice, beautiful amber eyes. Because I know it's a very gay thing to bring up, but I feel like the first thing that Memphis notices is actually how beautiful Mint's eyes are, actually. So I'm gonna go really, really hard on the render here, because they're very, very beautiful gay eyes. Very cute, very gay. We should get a darker skin. I mean, truth be told, I will say that there is a dark skinned character as member of the gathering party, and I do want to make it clear that, like, I mean, like, I guess Hollywood looks like they're white, but they're just actually a skeleton. But Siska makes a fairly good point, so this is something that I will keep in mind. Thank you, Siska. I started, like, defending, and I'm like, no, Siska's coming from a place of love, and honestly, I'm here for that. And yes, of course, she named herself Mint, and then has, like, minty hair. Of course she did, because she's gay. Of course she did. She's gay. She's trans and gay. Aw, thank you, Das. Oh my god. You're so... Girl, you're so gay. Girl, you're so gay. In case you're wondering how I talk to my friends, this is how I talk to my friends, by the way. Oh my god, girl, you're so gay. Oh my god, girl. Get out of here, girl. You're so gay. My real friends being like, that's not how you talk, Max. It's true. I'm being a little bit overly dramatic here right now. But there you go. God, she's so cute. I do love that. Yeah, there's a little bit of kite in here, okay? There's a little bit of kite in here. Just a little bit of kite. For, like, the two people who know about dot hack. Let's actually go. Boom. Unfortunately, I don't have time to draw the Miku-like color. Yeah, it's a nice little minty tone. So I will say, raise his hand a little. Oh my god. Kite, like the bird, don't worry about it. So, again, I feel like Memphis needs to be a little bit more gay. But, once I actually do, like, a doodle of Memphis, then we can actually, like, oh my god, thank you, Raquel. I love that hack. Those games are never getting remade, and that's fine. Listen, it's okay. Holy crap, I have to get out of here. Yeah, no, it's just a little bit inspired by Kite. Just a tiny little bit. Mostly just, like, mint hair, hat. That's all that Kite is doing. I love Clayton, though. Clayton is so dumb. He's just... I want you to just picture the sexiest like Greek statue of all time. It's just him walking around all day. There were rumors that they were remaking, like, Dot Hack, but, like, listen. Oh my god, Minstrel, oh my god. I freaking love those games. Anyways. Sorry, you just reminded me that there's, like, in-canon explanation that, like, Kite at some point made with Natsume. Anyways, sorry, I'm gonna shut up now. I gotta get out of here. It's time for me to go. By the way. It's time for me to go. So thank you so much for coming today to me drawing my characters for my next book. This is the cast of Minimum Wage Mimic. Memphis is a goblin who is working in a dungeon, and they don't really value themselves. And the story is going to be about them and their crush on Mint, the healer, who's actually trying to be a hero at the dungeon to fight the forces of evil. I want to, by the way, thank you so much for coming today. Let me actually change over to this screen. What? Thank you for coming here. Oh my god, the countdown is still on. Let me take off that, by the way. Oh, the wifey roast is still there. Oh my god, I'm gonna leave that on because it's funny. Oh, thank you, Cryptid. It was fun seeing you again. Thank you. The music you heard in the background is from Lophilia. Lophilia is great. They have a new remix out. Go listen to it. Vtuber is the app that I use. You can go download it for free. And my website is MKirinAuthor.com. You can go there, buy my books, and check out my other stuff. I'm going to be updating my website with information on Iron Valley, by the way, if you want to learn more about Iron Valley from my website. There you go. And now, I want to take a big second to thank you all and thank all of the mods who were here today, by the way, and all my lovely friends. And don't forget, by the way, to subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, by the way. If you haven't, just please do me a big favor and just hit the thumbs up, okay? Please, I would really appreciate that. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for being part of my lovely morning. Again, I love you guys. You guys are super fun. Honestly, I've always been really reserved, just showing my world building and my characters and all that other stuff. And I feel really happy that I got to show you guys the inner workings of my current story. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. And before I leave, though, I want to leave you with just one last little thought, okay? Hey, friend. Just wanted to check in with you. And I want to let you know that I know it's the start of the week, and sometimes it can feel incredibly daunting to think to yourself, you know, there's so much that needs to happen. The weekend is just so far away. And I want to remind you that, you know, sometimes it's better to just enjoy the moment we have right now, you know? You can spend your whole life looking forward to when things will get better, but we should also take a moment to appreciate what we have right now. This moment, this instant, these hours, this day. Really cherish what you have and be grateful for it. That's all I want to say. It helps a lot to be grateful. So take a chance today. Take a couple minutes to just, you know, think about the things you're grateful for. I, for one, am grateful that I have so many lovely people cheering me on and inspiring me. Thank you. I hope you have a lovely, lovely, lovely day. Take care, okay? And don't forget, cherish what we have, okay? Bye-bye.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
And this time for reals, hey there. Thank you for joining me today. It was really fun. I love you all. And I see quite a few of you are hanging out until the end. Thank you. Have a lovely day, friends, and a lovely night. And don't forget to drink and eat something tasty today, okay? Love you, and take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.